What is up, Bills Mafia? I got caught off guard. I'm listening to that new beat that I put in for the intro, and I totally forgot that I have to get ready for the stream to start. You know, I'm popping on the camera here, and I'm just like dancing here in my little pretend bar, and I am telling you what, I am fired up, Buffalo Bills fans. Holy cow, I can't even stand it. Man, we are about 15 minutes away from kickoff. And as always, I have to remind you that we have 133 days to go until the Buffalo Bills win Super Bowl 57. And this channel is documenting every single day leading up to that amazing moment with a video. I see I got some of our familiar faces in the house. We got Kobe, we got Mr. F, and we got Dante Jenkins, who's got a prediction for the game, 34-19 Buffalo. I think that's about right. I said it's going to be 38-16. Go Bills! Man, I'm going to, plan on sticking with you through the whole game here. Let me fix my bar here. There we go. My bar looks better now. That looks better. Yeah, so I just listened to WGR. I heard about our inactives. Apparently, Ed Oliver is still not ready to go. That stinks. Of course, Jordan Phillips is out, but we do have Jordan Poyer back at the safety position. I think that will be big. Yeah, you hope YouTube doesn't take me down. Yeah, they could take me down, absolutely. I definitely have some content here that is borrowed. Let's go, Troy. Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, this is a big game. This is a big game on so many levels. Obviously, we need the win to stay competitive in the playoff race. Playoff race. That's the old conversation we used to have. The new conversation is we have to stay in the race for the number one seed. Not that if we lose today, that's going to kill our chances in any way, shape, or form. But, you don't want to fall at 2-2, have a loss to the Ravens and the Dolphins. Not that the Dolphins, I think, are going to be there in the number one seed conversation at the end of the season. But you don't want to lose to the Ravens. That's the number one thing. You got to win this game. I don't care if we win 2-0. We got to win this game. But the second intriguing storyline, of course, is the MVP battle. We got Josh Allen and Lamar Jackson going at it against each other head-to-head. And the player that plays better today, first of all, likely wins the game. Second of all, stays is the MVP favorite. And it's just one of those extra bonuses for the season to see who the MVP is. And of course, we want our boy Josh Allen to get that. Yeah. Oh, cap lock stuff. I don't care about that. That's cap lock. I remember I got yelled at first time many years ago about cap lock. And I'm like, what? I don't get it. And someone on the internet said, well, that means you're yelling. I'm like, okay, it's just, they're just words being typed out. I mean, there's no audible level that's different. Yeah, but you're yelling. You got to stop yelling. So turn your caps lock off. I'm like, okay, geez, sorry there. Hey, we should be yelling this whole game. This is what this is about, is just energy and power and getting ourselves psyched up and psyched out and pumped up and just we wait all week. That's what's great about football is you wait 7 days for a game. And then by the time it gets here, it's like you are ready to go, man. You're ready to go. Let's see. I want to fix a light here. Something seems a little blurry. That's okay. So I, got on live the last couple days, talk about what we're looking at in terms of, this game, what we're hoping to see, what we think we should see. And I don't think Lamar Jackson's going to do what he does to other teams against us. I don't see Lamar Jackson being able to get downfield with his runs and complete passes with as much efficiency as he usually does. I think he'll have an average game. I think he's at home, so that absolutely helps. And of course, we still have injuries, so I think that will help. But in the end, I gave my predictions for Lamar Jackson. I think for the first 3 quarters, he struggles. He might have like 120 yards passing going into the fourth quarter. And then by then, I think they're going to be down by so much that he'll pad his stats with another 100 yards or so passing. So I think I predicted like 247 yards passing for Lamar Jackson. But that will be... I'm pretty sure that although he'll get a lot of yards passing, it won't really tell the real story of this game, because I think we're going to pretty much have him in check the entire game. Our offense is going to score a ton, and they're going to be playing catch up, and therefore Lamar Jackson will get a bunch of passing yards at the end of the game. So, Troy, you're watching there in California. All right, well, welcome Cali in the house. Bills fans out in California. Is there a Bills bar in California? Be curious to know what you like. Do you like watching the game at home if it is on there locally? Of course, you can get a game pretty much many different ways now with technology. I mean, you can log onto your phone or obviously get it on your computer or an NFL, the NFL Plus or whatever. But I'd like to know, if you're watching a game and you're out of state, do you prefer to watch it at home or do you prefer to watch it with Bills fans at a bar, restaurant, something? And Mr. F, you told me about your situation there down in Florida, and I guess you had it pretty rough there. You said you're in Miami. You said you had something happen. I think you said you had your house damaged in the path of the hurricane. And I thought about you, man. I thought about you after the stream. I felt like I just kind of blew you off, like, oh yeah, sorry, you decided to move there. I think I said it something like that, something really insensitive. I apologize. I thought about you after. I send my wishes there, my prayers there for you, and I don't know. Let me know how you're doing. And I'll continue to keep you and your family in prayers. Hope that today is an enjoyable day for you to take a little bit of the pain that you've been dealing with down in Florida. It was quite a storm, blew through there and did some real damage. All right, so we are about 7 minutes from kickoff. Looking forward to this. If you haven't locked in your predictions, go to my last stream and lock in your prediction there. That's where I'm going to be pulling predictions for the prediction contest. You can win a hat, and I'm going to send you a pullover if you get the score exactly right. It's a very good contest for me to run because very few people even come close to the score. It's really it's a long shot, and so that way I don't have to spend any money on a hat and pull over to send it to you. Although I'll tell you what, I've gotten some donations from you guys, $1 here, $2 there, and it's really cool, man. I'm not becoming a millionaire doing this, that's for sure. But every little bit helps when you're kind of living paycheck to paycheck like I tend to, and got kids and a wife and whatever. Don't want to give you a sob story about my financial situation. It's decent. I'm doing well. I'm doing okay. But I do thank you guys. That's so cool. So, okay, Troy, thanks for the update, because I didn't actually hear. I was listening to the WGR, and they said that obviously Phillips is out and Ed Oliver's out. But you're hearing that Gabe Davis and Knox are going to play, and that's great because, we need, as good as Josh Allen is and as good as players like Stephon Diggs is, after Stephon Diggs and Josh Allen, it's kind of like a hit or miss as far as I'm concerned. Isaiah McKenzie has not filled the shoes of Cole Beasley. I really don't know why they didn't sign him back. Maybe he was that much of a distraction in the locker room. I don't know. But, besides Allen and Diggs, Isaiah McKenzie has been okay. And then, Gabe Davis has been hurt. So then after Gabe Davis, right, if you don't have Gabe Davis in the lineup and you're dealing with just Diggs, you're kind of reaching for pass catchers. I really want to see that Khalil Shakir get in there. And I also really want to see Isaiah Hodgins elevated from the practice squad. They must know something about Isaiah that we don't know in terms of his ability to perform on Sundays. I don't know. Obviously, if he was really good enough, I think he'd be in the lineup. I don't think it's a seniority thing or anything. I mean, Khalil Shakir is in the lineup. As far as I know, that's an interesting question. I don't know if Shakir has been dressed today. So, okay, thank you, Troy. So 100% Gabe Davis and Dawson Knox are playing, and that's big. I'd like to see Dawson Knox have a huge game. The one question mark I have, the biggest one I have, honestly, over and above Lamar Jackson, is will the Ravens' defense prove to be as bad as advertised? Their secondary specifically. Because as far as I remember, every time the Bills face the Ravens, or every time I watch the Ravens play, they just have like this dominant defense. And it's hard to picture them not having a dominant defense. As soon as you see that purple hit the field with the Raven on the side of the helmet, I mean, images of Ray Lewis and C.J. Mosley and the different guys that they've had in there. I think Justin Houston played there for a little while. That's what I picture when I think of the Ravens. So I'll see it when I believe it. Is the Ravens defense really as below average as we've been hearing? And if they are, they're in for a lot of trouble. I know it's raining. I know a lot of people have been predicting a low-scoring game because of the rain. I don't think it's going to be any factor at all. We're not looking at a ton of rain, and we're not looking at a ton of wind either. So I think the teams are going to play just fine in it. They switch the footballs in and out as the game goes on, and the football's not going to be an issue either. So we are almost at game time. I'm going to take a mini break, and I will be right back with you guys. Go Buffalo! All right, I'm back, fellas. So we're about to get ready to rock and roll here. I might be, a good minute or so behind you on the game. So if you want to join me for the game, I will. I didn't do my scoreboard. I forgot about the scoreboard. Maybe I can work on that while we're getting ready here. Yeah, so if you want to join me for the game and watch it live, I will give you kind of updates of where we are in terms of the clock, and then you can, pause your TV if you'd care to do that. I might start to lag here a little bit. I'm going to open a couple programs, see if I can do a scoreboard real quick. But, it's fun to watch the game with you, and I have to avoid looking at the chat too much because then I might get an update on the game that I don't want to get. Have you ever watched a game and somebody else has what's going on just a little bit before you and they kind of ruin it for you? I don't want that to happen. I should be able to do a scoreboard here real quick. So bear with me. Thank you, buddy. Thank you, Troy. Appreciate that. I'll try to do the best job I can of, kind of giving a little play-by-play. Of course, you don't have to listen to me. Still turn your sound down. All right. Let's get this going here. As they're about to kick off. There we go. Got that. All right, so the show in the stadium now. Yeah, it's a little rain. It's nothing looking too bad at all. Ravens kicking off. Isaiah McKenzie back to receive. And we are ready to rock and roll. Let's go. Big game, big game, big game. Come on, boys. To bring this one home. Here's the kickoff. It's going to go through the end zone. So Buffalo starts out 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Josh Allen. Handoff up the middle to, looks like Devin Singletary, and he gets like a yard. That's a little surprising. You usually see the Bills just throw and throw and throw and throw and throw the entire, first possession. But it looks like they're chilling out on that. It'll be 2nd down, and he actually got 2. 2nd down and 8. Josh Allen in the shotgun, back to pass, whips it out quickly, and Dawson Knox is met immediately by the DB. The timing of the play by the Ravens DB looked like it was pretty solid. It'll be 2nd down. 3rd down. 3rd down and 8. Do not want to go 3 and out. That was the last time you saw the Bills go 3 and out. 3rd and 8 from the Bills' 27-yard line. Josh Allen in the shotgun again. He's back to pass. He throws, and it is intercepted. Intercepted by Humphrey, and he is tailing it down to the Bills' 15, to the Bills' 10, and out of bounds at the Bills' 7. It looks like the pass was behind Dawson Knox. It looks like it was tipped, kind of fluttered there briefly, long enough, up in the air. Let's look at the replay. No, it was, I don't know what Dawson Knox is doing. It was kind of like very easily catchable. It was not behind him. It was actually a little bit in front of him, but it just didn't look good. The whole thing just did not look right. The throw is there. That was on Dawson Knox, quite honestly. We've got a face mask penalty on somebody for something, probably on the return. And a face mask penalty against the Bills, so it brings the ball like real close now into Raven, real close to the Bills goal line. It is 1st and goal at the 4-yard line for Lamar Jackson. Okay. Handoff. Looks Dobbins. Dobbins is down to the 1-yard line. Second down and goal from the 1. Needless to say, not a good start for Buffalo Bills. Lamar Jackson in the shotgun, takes the snap, shovel pass up the middle, and Dobbins is in for the touchdown. Ravens take the lead. Okay. It's all right. It is okay. See, we got a score here that I can put up. Extra point is good, and it is 7-0 Ravens. I got to compose myself. I'll be right back. All right, there we go. I got my scoreboard up. I'm going to give the estimated time. The last time I had the game clock actually right there. All right, so not a good start, obviously, by the Bills. And Lamar Jackson takes the lead in the MVP race because Josh Allen has an interception. So my prediction on Josh Allen's stat line so far is wrong. I said he wouldn't have any interceptions. He has one on his second pass. Kickoff taken by Isaiah McKenzie at the goal line, and he's got some moves. He's got, oh, man. Isaiah McKenzie all the way out to about the Buffalo 42, and I'll tell you what, that was real close to going the distance. I'll tell you what, after that abysmal start, that is certainly something that Buffalo could use right there. A super return by Isaiah McKenzie on the ensuing kickoff. Ensuing. Who came up with the word ensuing? The next kickoff. So Isaiah McKenzie gives Buffalo a little bit of a boost there. Out to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll start again. Josh Allen in the shotgun. Fakes the handoff. Back to pass. Throws it long, and it is too high and incomplete. Going for Jamison Crowder. Josh Allen off on that one. Had Crowder open and just overthrew it. Who was he going to? You might have been going to Davis. Both Crowder and Davis were in the same area. And if he was going to Davis, good thing it was Crowder was there, because he would have tipped it and would have been intercepted. Crowder should have gotten it. I agree there, Troy. 100% I agree. Josh Allen in the shotgun again. He hands it off. This one is, I believe, to Moss, and he gets about 2-3 yards. And it'll be third down. Early, fellas. Early in this game. Don't let that disgusting start bother you one bit, because the better team on the field today is the Buffalo Bills. And again, this Ravens defense is below average in the NFL after the first 3 weeks. I don't think they can contend. Josh Allen in the shotgun on third down. Back to pass. Throws it quick, and it's caught for a first down by Stephon Diggs. And Stephon Diggs takes it to the 35-yard line of the Ravens. And that was kind of a interesting end of that play. It looked like the Pro Bowl. They just kind of grabbed him and held him up. Boy, that would really stink if that's what the NFL football started to turn into. But that is a first down, and Josh Allen looks sharp on that pass. And I have Stephon Diggs in a lot of my DraftKings lineups and everything, because I think he's going to have a huge game. So this next play is blown dead. I'm going to assume it is a too many men on the field on the Ravens. Wow, a pre-snap penalty against the Ravens, and that is nice, because usually when those plays are blown dead, it is a false start. So let's give the Bills another 5 yards. That'll take the ball down to the Ravens' 30-yard line. Oh, Jason Pierre-Paul. I was hoping the Bills had picked him up. I still think he's got something left. But anyway, Allen in the shotgun on 1st and 5. Takes the snap. He runs up the middle. He's got a first down. Caught from behind. I don't know if that was a play that was... I'm not sure that was meant to be a quarterback draw. It almost looks like Josh just saw something and took it. I don't think that was designed. I honestly don't. It looks like Josh just said, you know what? I can get this first down and more. I'm taking it. And if he wasn't tripped up there, he may have kept going a long way. 1st and 10, Buffalo at the Ravens' 23-yard line. This is what we expected to see when the Bills came out on the first drive. Allen takes the snap. Throws it. Oh, goodness. He whipped it behind Jamison Crowder. It was tipped, and I'll tell you what, Clark for the Ravens was right there for the potential interception, and thankfully the deflection was out of his range. Josh, kind of looking a little erratic here. Good pass, bad pass, good pass, bad pass. Let's go, Josh. Let's get it together here. Let's play the football you know how to play. 15 seconds left on the play clock, 11 minutes to go in the first quarter of play. Josh Allen changing the play up at the line of scrimmage. He's in the shotgun. Takes the snap, back to pass, whips it out to Singletary in the flat, and Singletary bowls ahead for about 3. Down to, it looks like, just past the 20. No, that's the 20-yard line. Josh Allen looking for some sort of penalty against Queen. Well, roughing the passer or something. Let's look at the replay. His helmet goes right up under his chin. I'm glad there's no call, because I hate the way they're just calling personal fouls on every doggone play now. But, I would have liked to have one there. That would have been okay with me. Josh Allen, 3rd and 7, in the shotgun at the 20. Back to pass. Good protection. Throws, and it is incomplete into Isaiah McKenzie, and there's no flag. So I'm going to assume that we're going to see Tyler Bass come out onto the field. On a 4th and 7. Let's look at this replay. The ball is, I'll tell you what. You could have called pass interference on that. I'm okay with no call. It was pretty close. But, it would have been nice to get a call. But good job by the Ravens after they buckled there on the second drive for the Bills. The kick is up, and the kick is good. So Tyler Bass gets the Bills on the board at 7-3. 7-3. And, they scored. So, it is time for a little of this. All right, sorry. I had a shout song and it disappeared. Gotta work on that. Oh, I deleted it. That's right. Oh, I don't like shout songs on the field goals anyway, unless they're a big field goal. But I got to get a shout song in there now. Fix the score here. So we got to see what we thought we would see, and that is the Bills, moving the ball down the field rather effectively. Let's hope that that continues, and now we're going to really see what Lamar Jackson can do on this drive coming up. I'll be right back. All right, we're back. All right, so we spot the Ravens 7 points. And that is, of course, about the spread in the game. So we'll see if Buffalo's better than the spread. $10-14 left to go in the first quarter. 7-3. Baltimore. A little bit of rain coming down. Tyler Bass about to kick off. When the rain is coming down, you do tend to see more fumbles. Let's get a fumble right here. There's a kickoff to about the 5-yard line. And he's swarmed at the 19-yard line, and that's where the Ravens will start their drive. All right, well, let's see what this guy, Lamar Jackson, has in store for the Bills coming up here. Ten minutes, 9 seconds to go in the first quarter of play. Lamar Jackson is in the shotgun. Fakes a handoff, rolls to his right. He's being pursued. He's almost taken down. And Russo had a shot at him, misses, and Lamar Jackson dances about 4 yards past the line of scrimmage. It'll be second down and 6. Jackson in the shotgun sends a man in motion. He's got two backs in the backfield. Picard to his left, hands off, up the middle. Nice run for a first down for the Ravens to the 31, 32-yard line. On my clock, I got 8:45 to go in the first quarter of play. Fake handoff. Jackson whips it out. Caught. First down. About a 12-yard gain. It's Duvernay. So that's what Jackson does. He will take the snap, go back to pass, and whip it out. He's not the type to stand in the pocket. That's not his strength. His strength is getting rid of the ball. And if he doesn't get rid of the ball right away, of course, he extends the play and then can hit an open guy or run, and that's his game. Buffalo's got to stay disciplined. Jackson back to pass, whips it underneath, and it is incomplete. Dropped by I almost said Zay Jones. The number 7 got me there. So we got a good amount of rain on the lens of the camera. So it's dropped by Bateman. It is second down and 10. Ravens at their own 44-yard line. Two backs in the backfield. Jackson under center. Goes back to pass. No, he hands it off, and the dude is swallowed up. Forget about it. Great stop up front. Tremaine Edmonds was there. Von Miller was there. And yes, Troy, it is great to see Dane Jackson on the field. When I saw that, obviously all of us, when we saw that play, when he got hit, it was just like, my first thought was, please survive this. The last thing I thought was he'd be playing football this season. All right, it is third down. Jackson in the shotgun. Takes the snap. 4-man rush. Jackson looking around. He steps up and he's going to run, and there he goes. And that's what I'm talking about. Jackson runs for the first down. He gets a yard past the yard to gain for the first down, and he extends the drive. He's not doing anything that he's not doing anything I didn't expect. That's exactly what Lamar Jackson's game is. Tries to find a couple players, and then he just says, that's it, I'm taking off. And, he'll get that. He'll get those. I predicted he would have 60 or so yards rushing in this game. First down handoff, and it's taken for about 2-3 yards on first down to about the Bills' 43-yard line. 6 minutes, 22 seconds to go in the first quarter of play. The Ravens up 7-3. I agree, Troy. We got to have somebody, that proverbial spy that we talk about, whether it's a tandem effort with one linebacker on one side of the field and another linebacker on the other, or the middle linebacker keeping an eye on Jackson. I thought about Tremaine Edmonds, but then I thought that he's actually too slow for that type of job, and I think probably all the linebackers are too slow. Jackson takes a snap in the shotgun and whips it out to Robinson, and he's got about 3-4 yards. It'll be third down and I think about 4. Yeah, I think that, there's probably no linebacker in the league that can effectively spy Jackson throughout an entire game. So I think it has to be an effort by at least 2 players on those particular types of plays where Jackson running the ball is inevitable. Jackson in the shotgun, back to pass, throws it, and it is caught. A super nice pass by Jackson to Bateman down to the Bills' 25-yard line. Super accurate. And I'll tell you what I'm noticing so far is we are not getting to Jackson on the rush with 4. Really good coverage there. And I think the ball was even tipped by Tremaine Edmonds. Man. So first down at the Bills' 27-yard line. Jackson in the shotgun. 3 guys in the backfield. Wow. They've got the what he called the wishbone in the backfield. Jackson keeps it, makes one man miss, and he is near the first down marker at the 17-yard line. So the Ravens are driving down the field. Ravens are driving down the field. And, man, that was A.J. Epinesa that had a shot at him and missed. Don't feel too bad, A.J. You're not the only one that has had a shot at Lamar Jackson and has missed. So it is 2nd down and 1. Handoff to Dobbins, and Dobbins stumbles forward for a first down. Three minutes, 30 seconds to go here in the first quarter play. If you want to pause your TV and follow along with this guy here on the mic, calling the game. 1st and 10, Ravens. The Bills' 16-yard line. This is where a turnover would be sweet. Shotgun. Empty backfield. Jackson throws, and it is caught by tight end Mark Andrews down to the Bills' 10-yard line, tackled by Dane Jackson. There's Tremaine Edmonds reacting too slow, as we are so often accustomed to seeing. In fact, he looked actually surprised that Lamar Jackson was throwing the pass. I think he was in a great position to knock that pass down. And I think a linebacker in the league worth his weight in salt would have made that play. But I am not going to get on Tremaine Edmonds today. At least not yet. Jackson fakes a swing pass out to the right, then hands off, and a good gain by Dobbins to the about a yard short of the first down. It'll be 3rd and 1. He gains about 4. It's down to, I think, the Bills' 11. Two minutes to go in the first quarter of play. Buffalo is being taken to the task. It's down to the Bills' 7. 3rd and 1. Jackson changes the play at the line. He's got 2 backs in the backfield. Hands up to the up man, and he surges forward for the first down. I believe that is Picard. 1st and goal, Ravens. Okay, so we are not seeing what we want to see yet in this game. $1:15 left to go in the first quarter of play. 1st and goal for the Ravens. They've driven all the way down the field on this Bills defense. Hand off to Dobbins, and Dobbins is in for the touchdown. Okay, boys. 1:06 left to go in the first quarter, and Buffalo is now down 13-3. So what I can assess from that particular drive is we are not getting to Lamar Jackson with our 4-man rush. And I know Buffalo does not like to blitz, but I think they might want to consider doing so. At least a little bit. At least a little bit. All right, I will be right back. I got to go upstairs and beat the kids. Alrighty. Well, here we are again. All right, here we go. Buffalo getting the kickoff. I don't know about you guys, but I feel as if I'm not worried about this game. I mean, I'm really not. Down by 11. A short kickoff to McKenzie taken at the 20, and he runs out of bounds at the 22. There's just something about, I don't know. When you got a team and you are confident that they're good enough to be able to pull games out, being down 14-3 is not really something I am too worried about with this team. And I'm going to show you, we're going to see it right here on this drive. Josh Allen is going to take over. We're going to go down and score. We're going to stop them. Then we're going to score again. We'll be in the lead before the end of the first half. I guarantee it. And that does not help when you swing it out to your back in the flat and he drops the ball. But I'm still not worried that this team is going to get it in motion here. Josh Allen, 2 of 8 for 21 yards and an interception to start the game. So right now, Lamar Jackson's got a little bit of an advantage on the MVP race, but I think that is going to change. Yes, though it is wet, but I don't think that is going to make a difference. Honestly, I don't. 2nd down and 10, Josh Allen in the shotgun. Takes the snap. There's a blitz. He throws, and he gets Knox over the middle, and it looks like Knox might have enough for the first down. Josh Allen beating the blitz. I think the Ravens watched, obviously, the tape, the game of the Bills and Dolphins, and they saw that the Dolphins were able to get to Josh Allen. It didn't really help them that much, but they certainly had that one big play on the sack fumble that resulted in a touchdown. So I would imagine they're going to try to do the same thing here. Josh Allen on their center takes the handoff, hands it off to Singletary, and Singletary fumbles, and the Ravens got it. Okay. All right. I continue to feel that the Bills can not only win this game, but win it by a lot. But that's the second turnover now. And there's the fumble I was talking about. The weather can affect the game along that front. Ravens got the ball. Bills 36-yard line. Lamar Jackson in the shotgun. Empty backfield. Back to pass. He looks, he scrambles to his right. He throws, and there's a dude wide open, taken by Dobbins, and he gets down to the 15-yard line. Okay. And that's the end of the first quarter. I will be right back. All right, second quarter of play. And it's just not starting out too good. Tell you what, Buffalo's got to make a stop here. They cannot let this team go in for a touchdown, or else we are definitely going to be behind the eight ball. What's up, Wowza? Good to see you. Thanks for joining the stream. And that's a great question, Troy. Where is Poyer? Let me hear what this McDermott's saying. Defense has to execute at a higher level. All right, it is 1st and 10 at the Bills' 16-yard line. Jackson back to pass. The rush is on. He throws it in towards the end zone, incomplete. Over the head of Andrews. It'll be 2nd down and 10. Dane Jackson in coverage. All right, so Josh Allen throws an interception. I could say that could be blamed on Dawson Knox. For some reason, he just didn't seem to expect the ball, didn't extend for the ball, didn't fight for the ball. I don't know. Then Devin Singletary fumbles. And that is no good, man. No good. All right, so Ravens cashed in on the first turnover with a touchdown. It's 2nd down and 10 at the Bills' 16-yard line. Jackson hands off around the left side, and a gain of about 4 or 5. That was to Hill. Look at the Jets. The Jets up on the Steelers. I called that one. I predicted the Jets to win that one. Not that the Jets beating the Steelers is, that surprising. 14 minutes, 20 seconds to go in the second quarter. 3rd and 6. One of your first big third down plays of the game. Jackson in the shotgun. Back to pass. 4-man rush. Throws it over the middle, and it is down to the goal line. Mark Andrews, there's a flag down on the play. I'm going to assume that is against the Bills. No, it's against the Ravens. That is gigantic. Woo! Huge call there. Hitting Mark Andrews at the goal line. Let's look at the replay. He's against Teron Johnson. And I'll tell you what, that is one of those calls that if it was against the Bills, I would have been flipping out. He barely extends his right arm as he makes his break. I guess he didn't have to extend his arm to make the break, but I will take that call. Thank you. It's nice to see when they go your way. 3rd and 16 at the 22-yard line. Jackson back to pass, and he is brought down, sacked by Von Miller. Huge play by Von Miller there. Yep, got around the right tackle, Moses. He parted the Red Sea in front of Moses, got to Jackson. Now we need this dude to miss this field goal. He's got the 3rd longest active streak in the NFL on field goals made. Not a very long one. The kick is up, and the kick is good. So the Ravens do cash in on our second turnover of the game to make it 17-3. Hey, that's the score that the Bills beat the Ravens last time in Buffalo. You remember that? Okay. Hey, those of you who are hanging out with me, I really appreciate it. Having a lot of fun. And I know a lot of streamers, I always say, hey, make sure you subscribe. I don't want you to subscribe unless you know the Bills are winning the Super Bowl this year. That's all there is to it. So if you haven't subscribed, don't subscribe unless you know the Bills are going to win the Super Bowl. I'll be right back. All right, so here's the quarterback comparison so far. Josh Allen, 3 of 9 for 31 yards. No touchdowns, obviously, and an interception. He's rushed for 8 yards. Lamar Jackson, 6 of 8, 55 yards, a touchdown, and he's rushed for 23. Not what I want to see. Not what I want to see. It'd be okay if that was the stat line and Buffalo was up in this game. I would care. I definitely care about that more than the MVP race. But honestly, this game, if you care about that kind of stuff, and I kind of do, this game's going to go a long way towards that accolade at the end of the season. All right, Ravens kicking off after hitting a field goal to make the score 17-3. I'll try to keep this time up as best I can. It's actually not that hard. 12:54 to go in the first half of play. Now this is where the Bills have to respond with a touchdown. Not a field goal, a touchdown. Kickoff goes through the end zone. Buffalo will start their next drive at the 25. So their first drive ends in an interception. Second drive ends in a field goal, and their third drive ends with a fumble. Now, I know the Bills turned the ball over 4 times against the Rams and ended up clobbering the Rams anyway on the road as well. I don't know if that is something that's possible here against the Ravens. But let's not find out, okay? That's it for the turnovers. Josh Allen in the shotgun, hands off to Zach Moss. Zach Moss does what Zach Moss does. He takes the handoff, and then he like jigs and jags and doesn't hit the hole as fast as he can, and he gets 3 yards when I think he probably could have broke that for a first down or more, honestly. That guy drives me crazy. He just is too hesitant after he gets the handoff. Second down and 5. Allen back to pass, throws it short to Isaiah McKenzie. He makes the catch right at the first down marker. He's a little short. It'll be 3rd down and 1. I don't see the rush getting to Josh Allen, so I'm not sure that he can't stand in there a little bit longer if he wants to. So we'll see how that develops. 3rd and 1. I would imagine this is Josh Allen all the way. Nope. He hands off to Zach Moss, and Zach Moss does what Zach Moss does. He dances around in the backfield, and he's stopped for a no gain, a loss of 3. Stop giving the ball to Zach Moss. Get him out of the game. There he is. He stops. He jigs. He goes to the left. He doesn't know where to go. Jeez, that guy is... Why do they keep giving the ball to Zach Moss? I agree with the bad play call as well, Troy. Just have Josh Allen push that pile forward for the first down. There's the punt. And it's a piss-poor punt. It goes out of bounds about the Ravens' 30-yard line. Now I'm getting mad. Now I'm getting annoyed. I agree that was a bad play call on 3rd and 1. It was like less than 1. Just have Josh Allen take the snap. And if you're going to hand off, don't hand off to Zach Moss, who every time he gets the handoff, he stands there and he evaluates the whole field while doing this jitter. And then he says, hey, maybe I'll go this way. No, I'm going to go this way. No, I'm going to go this way. And then before you know it, the dude is just pummeled. You can't take a handoff at the NFL pro level and be hesitant on what you're going to do as a running back. You got to go. You got to go. If they stop you, they stop you. Dang it. And I disagree. Moss No, Moss had somewhere to go. He doesn't have the vision to see where to go. It was clogged up in the middle right away. I mean, you can't blame a guy for not having the physical intellect, instinct, whatever you want to call it, to take the handoff and say, oh, it's plugged up in the middle. I'm going to the right. It's plugged up in the middle. I'm going to the left. Or for God's sakes, at least just say it's plugged up in the middle. I'm going straight up the middle and see what I can get. This whole taking the handoff and hesitating and hesitating and hesitating and hesitating and then running is driving me crazy. Get the guy out of our backfield. Oh, good point. Josh maybe isn't 100%. I don't know. I guess he hurt his hand or something. That's a good point. At least he didn't drop the ball. Exactly. At least Moss did not fumble. Ladies and gentlemen, as much as I know that the Bills are the better team on this football field today, they are a touchdown away from starting to fall in blowout territory. They need a defensive stop. They need a defensive turnover. They need something big here. Jackson in the shotgun, empty backfield, takes the snap. It's a little high. He corrals it. He steps up in the pocket. He shovels it just before he's hit, and he gets about 4 or 5 yards to Picard. Boy, I'll tell you what, Jackson's got a lot of discipline because he could have taken off running on that play. And it looks like he might be trying to preserve his career over the next, few years by cutting down his passing. Fake pass off to the left, hand off to Dobbins, and Dobbins breaks it for a good 15, 20-yard gain to midfield. First and 10, Ravens at midfield, just in front of midfield at their own 49. Handoff, and the Bills bottle this one up, and the dude still surges forward for 2 yards. Yeah, Josh has this look on his face like he's fairly disgusted about something. Like he's not feeling it. I don't know. We'll see. He definitely has not had the touch on his passes that we're used to seeing. There's there's got to be a holding penalty, and there is. Jackson takes a snap. He runs to his right. He runs out of bounds, but there is definitely a holding. As Buffalo had pressure on Jackson up the middle, and thankfully, a flag comes in. It looks like it's going to be offensive holding on the Jaguars. Ravens. 9:12 left to go in the first half. I'm going to try something for the second half of play. I think it could work. Jackson takes the snap in the shotgun. He's got pressure. He's sacked. No, he gets out of it. He throws it. And it is caught, of course. Okay, he's the MVP. Wow. I mean, you know it's going to be one of those days when a play like this happens. Look at this. Andrews wide open. Should have been picked off by Milano. That's why Milano doesn't play tight end. Jackson gets away from Von Miller somehow, some way. You're going to see that highlight all day tonight, all night. Hand off, and the Bills stuff it for about a 2-yard gain. Yeah, it's going to be one of those games, fellas. It's going to be one of those games. I can see now that Buffalo's going to shoot themselves in the foot, and then even when we have a shot at making something happen, something crazy like that's going to happen. So unless something happens quick here, just bear down and take your medicine. All right, 2nd down and 9. Jackson in the shotgun at the Bills' 38. Picard in motion. Fake handoff. Screen pass. The Bills kind of stop it. It's still a nice 6-yard gain, 7-yard gain. It'll be 3rd and 3. That was a very nice play call by the Ravens. Very, very nice play call. And I'll be honest, it was defended really nicely also by the Bills. Picard was really hard to bring down. So another huge 3rd down play here in the first half. 3rd and 2. Ravens at the Buffalo 32. Jackson rolls to his right and hits the guy for what looks like to be a 1st down, just barely, but Hill gets there at the line. It'll be 1st down for the Ravens. Yeah, right. The Finns came back. We definitely can. We'll see. It's going to require, I think, everything we've got. Jackson takes a shotgun handoff. The shotgun snap and hands off, and it is snuffed out by the Bills. A 1-yard loss. It'll be 2nd down and 11. Absolutely unjinxable. Absolutely unjinxable. A loss in the regular season does not constitute a jinx at all. This team is unjinxable. And when we get some of our better players back, Tre'Davious White, Ed Oliver, Jordan Phillips, and we're going to win this game too. Jackson is sacked. Gigantic. Both Greg Rousseau and Daquan Jones in there. That just fired me up, Richard. That just fired me up because I don't know if that was a shot over the bow because I call this team unjinxable, and there's so many Bills fans out there that are so worried about the jinx, or if you're just wanting to make sure that I still have it in my soul to know that this Buffalo Bills team is going to win. Either way, that fired me up. Thank you. I thank you for that. Jackson throws a quick slant, and it is caught on 3rd and 18 for about 6-7 yards. It looks like it'll be about 4th and 12. And that was all about getting into field goal range to pump the score up to 20-3 if they can hit this field goal. All right, Mr. Automatic is on the field to try to make this a 20-3 game. Justin Tucker. .46-yard attempt, about the same distance that Scott Norwood kicked in the Super Bowl 25. The kick is up and the kick is good, but there is a timeout by the Bills too. Oh, no! Check that! A delay of game on the offense. Pushing it back 5 more yards. All right. That might get into Tucker's head. We'll see. And if he misses you keep your eye on that little ditty. Three minutes, 55 seconds to go in the first half of play. Here is the kick. And it is good. All right. So the 5 yards did not bother Mr. Tucker at all. And we now have a 20-3 score. I will be right back, fellas. We're winning this game. I promise you, we're winning this game. Well, all right. Got a little salami, cheese from upstairs. So I think it was Troy made a comment a little while ago about Josh Allen just doesn't look right. It's not necessarily just his passes, but they don't look great. He's got this look on the sideline like he's disgusted. He just doesn't seem to have that enthusiasm, and that's interesting. So I wonder if he's dealing with an injury from that Dolphins game. There's a kickoff. 3 minutes, 40 seconds to go. Ball goes through the end zone. Buffalo will have it first down at their own 25. Yeah, so, these players don't often reveal injuries. I guess it's kind of like a code. You don't complain about being injured or dealing with certain things because it just makes you look like you're a wimpy. And that could be the case. I don't know. But Josh Allen has definitely struggled a bit. And he certainly has not done a lot in terms of getting the ball downfield. They need to stop handing off, though. Josh Allen in the shotgun, back to pass, throws it over the middle, and Crowder's got it for a 6-7 yard gain. It'll be second down and 3, I believe. 3 minutes and 30 seconds to go in the 3 minutes, 30 seconds to go in the first half. Allen in the shotgun. He's got Cook to his left. Back to pass. Looks to the right. Throw. Oh, come on. Enough with this stuff. James Cook out of the backfield, takes the pass and drops it. So we have Dawson Knox failing to make a play on a ball. We have Devin Singletary fumbling. The Dawson Knox play that he failed to make a play on the pass, and he failed to make a play on it, results in an interception. We have Singletary fumbling, and now we have James Cook. I can't even talk. James Cook dropping the ball. 3rd and 3. Allen back to pass, throws over the middle, and it is dropped by Crowder. Okay, this is definitely going to be one of those games. I don't see Gabe Davis in there. Let's look at Crowder. Ball is right there. Okay. All right, these boys did not come to play today. These boys did not come to play. The pass is right there. Now we're punting, and the Ravens are going to get the ball with 3 minutes left with a chance to pump the score up even more before halftime. Ball taken, fair catch at the Ravens 25. All right, so this is definitely one of those games where, I mean, you can continue to you could have a chalkboard, a grease board, and just mark down 2 categories, good and bad. Like a good result of a play and a bad result of a play. And another category that is luck, because there's a lot of luck involved in these games. Like that crazy play that Lamar Jackson got out of a sack by Von Miller, then was able to just barely get the pass over Von Miller, and then the ball is like going right towards Matt Milano, and it's tipped up and caught by a Ravens receiver. That would be in the luck column, like good luck and bad luck, right? So good play, good luck, bad luck. And you mark in each column, good play, good luck, bad luck. Right now, the bad play and the bad luck columns are filling up. I don't want to go into work Monday mad. I want to be thrilled that the Bills played piss poor football in this first half and come back and win this one. Man. The NFL's like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get. All right, well, here we go. It is time to make a stop. This team is not better than us at all. We have, from the Dolphins game to this game, just continued to shoot ourselves in the foot. All right, first down, Ravens at their own 25. Jackson in the shotgun. Fakes the handoff, whips it out to Andrews, and Andrews takes on Milano. Milano knocks him out of bounds after a 7-yard gain. Flag down on the play. Okay. Mark that in a good play column. Ineligible player downfield for the Ravens. Make it 1st and 15. Back to pass. Good protection. Throws, and Jackson throws behind his receiver, Bateman, and it is incomplete. It'll be second down and 15. This is a drive that Buffalo absolutely must rise to the occasion on and stop the Ravens. Two minutes, 28 seconds left to go in the first half. Jackson in the shotgun, back to pass. He dumps it off short. And Buffalo is very slow in pursuit. The Ravens pick up, looks like 11 yards on that play. It will be 3rd and 4. Tim Settle in on that play. That's the first time I've actually seen him on the field in a game against the Bills. Make it a 10-yard gain. It'll be 3rd and 5. Jackson hurries up to the line of scrimmage in the shotgun. And the Bills call a timeout. No. Timeout or 2-minute warning? I think the Bills call a timeout. No, it's 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to go in the first half of play. And there's a shot at Josh on the sidelines again, and he just does not look like, I don't know what I expect to see from Josh sitting on the sidelines on the bench, but he just has this he has this look of uncertainty. He has this wayward look about him on the sideline, and I don't know. I don't know if that has anything to do with what I think it was Troy that said that he might be dealing with an injury. You're used to seeing Josh kind of up and about and walking around, and we're not seeing that in this game yet. I don't know. I think that'll be a question. I got to imagine that'll be a question that our supreme sports reporters here in Buffalo will eventually ask him after they ask the questions like, how big was that play where you scored at the end of the game to win it? How big was that play? Or how good is Lamar Jackson? Or they will ask a question like, did you guys expect to perform better today? I love our local sports reporters. They are absolutely outstanding in their coverage and the ability to ask those riveting questions. Pretty much what they do is they have a statement and they ask the coaches or players to agree with their statement. That's what they do. It really annoys me. I'm really annoyed. I'm really agitated right now. Are you guys agitated like I am? If you're agitated like I am, throw up an agitated emoji of some sort. Either fire or obviously the face where it's cringing. There it is. Thank you, Dershawn. That's exactly how I feel right now. I just need that emoji with a Bills hat on, and that'll be me. Okay. So we have a 3rd and 5. Right? 3rd and 5? Yeah, 3rd and 5 at the Ravens 30. Jackson, they fake the blitz. The Bills fake the blitz, and oh boy. Poyer on the pass coverage. Thankfully, did they not throw a flag? I thought they could have thrown a flag there. But there's Poyer. There he is. I'm not knocking him. I mean, coming back from injury. But I'll tell you what, I think the Bills got away with one there. Let's check out the replay. Yeah, they got away with a pass interference, I believe, on that play. Robinson did not have a shot. Okay, so they're punting. Thank God. That's a really sweet punt. Comes up short. bounces at the 24-yard line. It dies there. So the Bills have 1 minute and 47 seconds to do something with this doggone football. We need Josh Allen to go deep and hit Stephon Diggs. That's what we need. I'm so glad I started Stephon Diggs in my DraftKings lineup. All right. Oh, it's one of those quick commercials like, hey, you bet, don't go away. Josh Allen in the shotgun, back to the right. Stephon Diggs, the aforementioned Stephon Diggs in motion. Allen back to pass with a commercial still going. Throws it, and it's caught by Gabe Davis. There he is. Gabe Davis is on the field. Makes a catch. First down, Bills. Minute 4, flag down on the play. Oh, gosh, please. Please be against the Ravens. Yes, holding against the Ravens. All right, penalty decline. Gabe Davis gets, I think, 12, 13 yards on that pass. And I'll tell you what, I don't know. I don't know if I'm an expert at looking at a player's, velocity of footballs, but it just seems like Josh Allen does not have something today. All right, Allen in the shotgun. Back, split to his right. Back to pass. Steps up, throws out to the left, and it's caught by Isaiah McKenzie for about 5 yards. He gets out of bounds. Let's stop the clock. Minute 37 to go in the first half. Second and 5. Buffalo at their own 42-yard line. We got to get something spectacular here, guys. Come on now. Allen takes the snap. Throws downfield. It is caught by Diggs at the Ravens' 40-yard line. There we go. Flag down, however. We'll see what we got here. A 17-yard gain if it stands. I know that because that's what the dude said on TV. Holding against the defense. All right. Things starting to click now. Things starting to click. Let's go, Buffalo. Yeah, I hear you, Kobe. Maybe his hand is bothering him. I don't know. He just looks deflated when he's on the sideline. First and 10, Buffalo at the Ravens 41. Minute 30 to go in the first half of play. 15 seconds left on the play clock. Empty backfield. Allen takes the snap. He's going to run. He gets upfield, and he's dropped just short of the first down. He gets about 8-9 yards on the run. Took a nice little hit at the end of the run, but I see him jumping up. He looks like he's fine. We got 1 minute and 13 seconds to go in the first half of play. 2nd and 1. Josh Allen in the shotgun. Again, an empty backfield. Takes the snap. He's back to pass. He throws it. Oh, geez. What happened there? I think it was deflected at the line. It went over the intended receiver, McKenzie, and was almost intercepted by Queen. Be 3rd and 1. Let's see with the replay. Yeah, absolutely. Deflected. Goes over McKenzie. And there we go. That's the luck column. You put that in the good luck column. The DB for the Ravens dropped what should have been a sure interception. All right, it's 3rd and 1. I would love to see Josh run here. I would love to see Josh take the snap and just run to his right. Definitely do not hand the ball off. And they hand the ball off. But I like that handoff because that resulted in a first down. Devin Singletary down to the Ravens' 28-yard line. 50 seconds to go in the first half of play. Buffalo has all their timeouts. So they should really start using them right now. If they use one now, though, I will be really annoyed that they waited. 40 seconds to go. They should have used a timeout. Josh Allen, empty backfield again. He avoids a rush, goes to his right. This is where he is spectacular, and he throws it out of bounds, incomplete. Josh making probably a good play there. So the Bills don't use a timeout. They have 3 of them. There's 29 seconds to go. I think that is clock mismanagement, as they say. They really should have taken a timeout there, having 3 in their pocket. Now there's only 29 seconds to go in the first half of play. They're probably going to end up going into halftime with a timeout. We will see. But they can definitely use the whole field. It is 2nd down and 10 from the Ravens' 28-yard line. Allen back to pass. Throws it short to Devin Singletary. He catches it, and he takes it down to the Ravens' 14-yard line. Timeout, timeout, timeout. There's one timeout. Okay. Still a very wide open field for the Bills on this drive to go anywhere they want to go. 21 seconds, contrary to what my clock says here. 21 seconds to go in the first half of play. Ravens up 20-3. Buffalo has looked out of sorts the entire first half. Not sure who to blame, what to blame. Maybe they're still shell-shocked from having played in that cauldron down in Miami, 120-degree weather. Allen takes the snap in the shotgun, throws over the middle, and it is incomplete. Went to Diggs at the goal line. Josh Allen had some zip on that pass. Maybe 2nd down and 10. Very nice play. Quick hit. Wasted very little time. Throws it, and Diggs should have caught that one. Wow. What is up? Is it really the wet ball? I mean, it's not wet. They put a new ball in there. Diggs should have had that one. And 2nd and 10. The Ravens' 14-yard line. Allen in the shotgun. Back to pass. He throws to Knox, and Knox gets out of bounds very nicely at the 3-4-yard line. It should be a first down, 1st and goal. Buffalo with, I don't even want to say how much time is left on the clock. I'm not going to say it. I am not going to say how much time is left in the first half of play. I'll put it on my screen, though, but that's it. 1st and goal. They do have 2 timeouts. They can run the ball. I'd be super happy to see Josh Allen keep the ball and running here. Let's go, Buffalo. You've been in these situations too many times without cashing in. Let's cash in here. Allen in the shotgun, back to pass. Swings it out real fast, and it's a touchdown! Woo! Isaiah McKenzie in for the touchdown. A huge, gigantic play to end the first half.
The Bills make me wanna shout, kick your heels up and shout, throw your hands up and shout, throw your head back and shout. Come on now, the Bills are making it happen now. Stand up now, come on and shout, yeah, 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 yeah.
Say you will.
Shout it right now, baby.
Say you will.
Come on, come on.
Say you will.
Come on and shout.
Say you will.
Yeah.
Shout.
Buffalo's happening now.
Shout.
We're on the move now.
Shout.
The Bills are happening now.
Shout.
They're making it happen now.
Shout.
We got the spirit,
Shout.
a lot of spirit, yeah.
Shout.
We got the spirit.
Shout.
Just watch it happen now. Hey, 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 hey. Let's go Buffalo.
Let's go Buffalo.
Let's go Buffalo.
Let's go Buffalo.
The Bills make me wanna
Shout.
throw your head back and
Shout.
throw your hands up and
Shout.
kick your heels up and
Shout.
come on now. The Bills are making it happen now. Stand up now, come on and shout. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Say you will.
Shout it right now, baby.
Say you will.
Yeah.
Shout.
Buffalo's happening now.
Shout.
We're on the move now.
Shout.
The Bills are happening now.
Shout.
They're making it happen now.
Shout.
We got the spirit,
Shout.
a lot of spirit, yeah.
Shout.
We got the spirit.
Shout.
Just watch it happen now. Hey, 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 hey.
All right, 2010 Bills kickoff. 9 seconds to go. And I guess kicking through the end zone is fine there with 9 seconds to go. I got to imagine the Ravens are going to just down the ball. Hey, and that play happened with 9 seconds to go. 13. Things are changing, fellas. All right, we got Jackson at least looking like he's going to kneel down. He does kneel down. That ends the first half of play. As bad as we played, to be down by only 10 is a good thing. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Now, the Ravens do get the ball to start the second half, right? Yeah. Ravens get the ball to start the second half. But, man, we need a defensive stop, turnover. It's time for the Ravens to get a turnover as far as I'm concerned. That's how I feel about that stuff. That's how I feel about that right there. So, we really, I think, should be happy with the fact that we minimized the damage there. For sure. All right. Stick around with me. It's going to be a very interesting ending. We're going to win this game. I'm telling you, we're going to win this game. All right, so we are hanging in there together on this one. The Bills playing a pretty abysmal first half of football. Their defense came up a couple times. The offense just, I mean, a interception, a fumble, drop passes, piss poor play calling. Then the Ravens, I mean, kind of getting some big plays when they needed them. I mean, we spotted them 7 points right off the hop. Spotted them 7 points, or else, this is maybe a 13-10 game. So really aggravating, but to be down again by 10 points going into the second half, I'll take that. Yes, sir. I'm going to try to get a really cool clock going here. Let's see if I can do it. So we'll see. We will see. Working on a little clock here. I think I could do it. Let's see what happens. Let's see how this looks. Yeah, I don't like that one. This one will work. This is the one I want right here. You see that? Tell me in the chat, does that clock look all right? Kind of hard to see, right? Get a little bigger. Not great. It's not bad. There we go. That's better. That's a little better. We'll do that. That's our clock. There we go. That's our clock. That looks okay, right? Tell me what you think. Is that clock all right? Yep, you're absolutely right, Troy. Looks like you and me, man. Looks like you and me and Kobe and maybe Wowza if he's still around. It's like this is what this little stream's all about. Us three Bills maniacs getting together, hoping against hope that we don't fall to the Ravens today. I really thought it would have been like 20-10 Buffalo at halftime. A lot of predictions coming in now all the time on the Bills games, and most people are calling blowouts. I mean, the first two games of the season, I mean, that's what you're seeing, right? You're seeing a Bills team that looks unstoppable. And they looked unstoppable against the Dolphins. So even with the loss of the Dolphins, it's like, yeah, no, we're good. We're good. But something has happened in this game where Buffalo either just didn't come prepared to play, or the Ravens just maybe have a outstanding game plan. Which I don't think it's that. I like that clock. That'll be good as long as I can remember to keep on top of it. All right. It's kind of cool, man. Technology today. I was doing a live stream of the Bills game here in my basement. This is like a dream come true for me. I wish they had this stuff when I was a youngin'. Oh, maybe that's it. Yeah. That could be it. Talking to myself. Sorry. I do a lot of talking to myself. A lot. Especially during football season. I got a lot of things to go over in my mind about what's going on week in and week out with this team. And I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but that's what I do. All right. I'll be right back. All right, we're getting ready for the second half kickoff here in just about 10 minutes. Want to go over some of the statistics for the first half. Josh Allen, an absolute abysmal 11 of 22 for 105 yards, a touchdown and interception. Honestly, he should be probably 16 of 22, 17 of 22 for maybe 160 yards passing, which is about where he would be if his running backs and wide receivers weren't dropping the ball, including Stephon Diggs. Stephon Diggs had a drop. Jamison Crowder had a drop. I mean, these were legit drops. Diggs, Crowder, James Cook, and I think Devin Singletary had a drop. So there's our four right there. And, of course, Devin Singletary fumbling. Josh Allen rushed twice for 17 yards. And then look at the rushing after that. Singletary, 4 rushes for 12 yards. Zach Moss. I'm surprised. Zach Moss has 2 carries for 5 yards. I'm surprised he got 5. Stephon Diggs leads the receiving core with 2 catches for 35 yards. And the MVP race right now, Jackson has got a little bit of an edge on Allen after the first half, 12 of 16 for 108 yards and a touchdown. And then he's got kickoff, short of the goal line, and get his butt down. Nice return to the 35. And then rushing, Lamar Jackson, 4 rushes for 22 yards. So it's still tight. The Bills can definitely, make a difference here. Okay, I forgot to start my clock. All right, 14:52 to go. So Ravens, edging out the Bills in total yards. That last drive that we had was, big, real big. Now it is time for the Bills to make a big play on defense. Jackson in the shotgun. Oh, gosh, it started out like it was going to be something. Crazy, wild, weird snap pops up in the air, but it looks like it's a false start against the Ravens. So mark it in the good play column for the Bills. The very first play, actually it's the second play, the kickoff was not a good play. Look at this. Why was that a false start? All right, mark it in the good play column. Man, so that snap goes off the guy in motion, but it was a false start. Dang. Jackson in the shotgun. Back to pass, rolls to his right. Throws back across the field. Dane Jackson makes a very nice play there. And the receiver, I forget his name. I think it's Bateman, pulls up lame. So he is coming off the field. We'll see if that does anything for us. But that was a very dangerous pass by Lamar Jackson. It didn't look like it was planned to go that way. He rolled to his right, had pressure, threw like a pop fly all the way across the field. Dane Jackson had a little bit more speed on that. He could have picked it off. Jackson, back to pass, overthrows Mark Andrews. Incomplete, 3rd and 15. So maybe this is the half where Lamar Jackson has struggles. I was about to say stink, but Allen did not stink in the first half at all. His team around him did. And Bateman looks like he's having trouble with his left foot. We'll see what that does for a very meager receiving core for the Ravens. So far, the Bills have done a good job on Mark Andrews. I hate to say that right now because watch what happens on this play. But they've done well. Tremaine Edmonds, burst through, get him! Nice play by Tremaine Edmonds on a blitz, and that's what I've been saying, boys. Let's blitz these guys a little bit, for crying out loud. I mean, do we have to be the only team in the NFL that doesn't blitz? And, you could see what happens. I know it's a live by the blitz, die by the blitz scheme, but that worked out great. Be nice if, Tremaine could tackle him for a loss, but, I'll take that. Way to go, Tremaine. There's the punt. It's going to be returnable. It's Crowder. He makes a couple guys miss. Hang on to that ball, Jameson. Hang on to that ball. And that's where the Bills will start after getting a 3 and out. Good times. Good times. Get my clock here. I think it was, I don't even know what it was. Was it 14? Find out. Anyway, that is what we needed for the first drive of the game. Do you feel the swing? Do you feel it? Do you feel it? You say showtime, please. What is the time? It was like 13:40 or something. I forget what. You can see this, right? You can see the time. Very proud of my clock that I put together at halftime. So listen, I'm going to start next week, I think, having a live line to call in on. I'll get you guys, the ability to talk. You don't have to necessarily show your face, but I'll give you a link so you can, come in and chat about the game rather than just typing away. That'd be fun. If you have the guts to get on a live stream so I could see your face. As long as you don't do anything that'll get my YouTube channel taken down, I'll be happy. We'll have fun. Yes, Troy, it is time. This is the Steve and Troy show I like it. And Kobe. It's the Kobe, Troy, and Steve show. Might have to have you guys come on as co-hosts. If you're up for that, let me know. It is Josh and the offense time to show up and go down that field, get in the end zone, and make this a 3-point game. You know, the Dolphins came back in with, 17 minutes to go. We can certainly do it with 30 minutes to go. 20-10, Ravens. Oh, I got to change my quota. There we go. All right, third quarter of action. 20-10 Ravens. We got a Bills player down on the sideline. Curious to see who that is. 14:39 to go in the third quarter. Allen in the shotgun, back to pass. He's going to run, and he's going to get a ton of yards. He's going, baby, and he slides down around the 50-yard line. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Time for Josh Allen to show why he is the best player in the NFL. And I'll tell you what, if that's what he's got to do in this game, I'm okay with it. I'd like to see Josh run a whole lot less when we've got a game in hand, but when it comes to... That's a late hit, too. I'm surprised I didn't throw a flag on that. Okay, 1st and 10 at the Bills' 48-yard line. Allen under center. Got Devin Singletary, I believe, in the backfield. Please don't be Zach Moss. Allen pitched to Singletary. Gets around the left side. Singletary has a first down and down the sidelines, down and out of bounds at the 35-yard line of the Ravens. Amen, brother. There we go. That's right. Love it. There you go, Devin. Nice run. Nice run. First down, Bills at the Ravens 34-yard line. Stephon Diggs in motion. Goes back. Hand off again to Devin Singletary up the middle, and he's got another first down, it looks like. If not, it's just short. Nice 9-yard run by Devin Singletary. $12 minutes, 8 seconds to go. Allen under center. It is 2nd down and 1. I'm okay with a run here. I'd like play action pass, though. And that's why I would like play action pass, because they were waiting for it. It'll be 3rd down and 4. Went to the well one too many times. Man, giving it to McKenzie in motion would have been sweet. I don't know who it was, but he blew up our offensive lineman. Josh Allen in the shotgun. 3rd and 5. Got to get a first down here, and if they don't, I want to see them go for it. Stephon Diggs in motion. Allen takes a low snap, picks it up, and almost barrels forward for a first down. So a bad snap at Allen's feet. He takes off running, comes up just short, and this is definitely go for it time here in Baltimore. Dang, almost got there. Almost got there. The grit on that kid is impressive. 4th and 1. Another one of those plays that we so often just do not complete. Josh Allen is the man. All I can say is Josh Allen is the man. All I have to say is Josh Allen is the man. That is another highlight play by Josh Allen. He It's a naked bootleg for the most part. They had it snuffed out. He fakes a pass. He fakes a second pass. Gets these Ravens guys jumping up and down like they're on a trampoline because they think he's going to throw it. He doesn't throw it, and he runs for the first down. First down and 10, Buffalo. 10 minutes to go in the third quarter. Bills at the Ravens 21. Allen back to pass. Throws it, and it is juggled and incomplete. Gabe Davis. All right, so another drop pass. I am not going to blame the wet weather for these drop passes. Honestly, I'm not. You don't see the Ravens players dropping these passes. All right, second down and 10. Ravens 21-yard line. Josh Allen in the shotgun. Back to pass. Stands in the pocket. Throws towards the end zone. Oh, it's way out of bounds to the right, going for Dawson Knox. And Dawson Knox getting a little agitated there. Is there a flag down? Did I see a flag? No flag? Okay. Okay, it's 9:49 to go in the third quarter. It's 3rd and 10. Now we're absolutely, Troy, get the first down, but at this point in time, a field goal will be good for me. Certainly do not want to turn the ball over. Allen takes a snap, throws it, and it is tipped at the line again, and it is incomplete. So it is 4th down, and now they will bring out Tyler Bass. Another pass tipped. It's like 3 or 4 tipped passes now that the Bills have had against them. Tyler Bass, a huge field goal here to cut the lead to 7. You missed one last week. Very unlike Mr. Bass. 39-yard attempt. Basically a... Whew. I thought that was going... I literally thought he missed that. All right, so Tyler Bass puts one on the board, and I don't usually do this for field goals, but I've got to do it for this one. Let's go, Buffalo.
The Bills make me wanna shout, kick your heels up and shout, throw your hands up and shout, throw your head back and shout. Come on now, the Bills are making it happen now. Stand up now, come on and shout, yeah, 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 yeah.
Say you will.
Shout it right now, baby.
Say you will.
Come on, come on,
Say you will.
come on and shout.
Say you will.
Yeah,
Shout.
Buffalo's happening now.
Shout.
We're on the move now.
Shout.
The Bills are happening now.
Shout.
They're making it happen now.
Shout.
We got the spirit,
Shout.
a lot of spirit, yeah.
Shout.
We got the spirit.
Shout.
Just watch it happen now. Hey, hey,
Hey,
hey,
hey,
hey,
hey, hey.
Let's go, Buffalo.
Let's go, Buffalo.
Let's go, Buffalo.
Let's go, Buffalo.
The Bills make me wanna
Shout.
throw your head back and
Shout.
throw your hands up and
Shout.
kick your heels up and
Shout.
come on now. The Bills are making it happen now. Stand up now, come on and shout. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Say you will.
Shout it right now, baby.
Say you will.
Yeah.
Shout.
Buffalo's happening now.
Shout.
We're on the move now.
Shout.
The Bills are happening now.
That's enough for field goal. I got to get a field goal version of that and a touchdown version of that, and then maybe a game-winning version of that. So, all right, 20-13. Obviously, we would have liked a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. Not that they would have gone for 2, but obviously that would have been the best scenario. But we'll take the 3 points. So basically, everyone, it was 20-3, and now we made it 20-13. Bills kicking off. Hopefully the halftime adjustments have been made. It looks like maybe they were, because the Ravens were 3 and out. on that first drive of the second half. And let's go. I mean, let's go, Bills. Let's make this happen. And I think now it is time for the Ravens to turn the ball over. Now I think it's time for a Ravens turnover. It's time, baby. It's time. Bills kick off, and it goes into the end zone. All right, 9:42 to go. So I think Josh Allen and Lamar Jackson at this point are kind of even in their MVP race, if you're keeping your eye on that. That objective type of determination. Jackson in the shotgun, hands off up the middle, and Buffalo does a decent job there. Holds them to about 3. It'll be third down and... Why do I keep stopping the clock? It'll be third down and about 7. Second and 6. Lamar Jackson in the shotgun at his own 29. He keeps the ball himself, goes right up the middle, and gets a first down and more. Tackle made there, I believe, by Teron Johnson. First down, Ravens. Now, this is where you might see Lamar Jackson doing somewhat of the same thing that Josh Allen decided to do on that last drive and take matters into his own hands and run. So now he's in that wishbone again. Nope. Now the tight end Andrews, I think it was, broke out. Handoff. Beautiful stop by the Bills. Beautiful stop by Milano in the backfield. 2-yard loss. Dobbins goes to the left, and he's immediately met by Milano. It'll be second down and 12. Chargers beating the Texans 27-7. The Jets beating the Steelers 10-6. Zach Wilson, 6 of 18, 91 yards and an interception. Not a triumphant comeback off of his injury, that's for sure, but they are winning. Jackson in the shotgun. Second and 12. Here's where that turnover comes in, right here. Back to pass. He throws. It is caught short and immediately met by, you guessed it, Milano. About a 3-yard gain. It looks like it'll be 3rd and 9. Caught by Bateman, who was injured on a play on the last drive. So he's in there. Good for the Ravens. 3rd and 8. Huge third down. Aren't they all huge? But this one's huger. This one's huge. Jackson takes a snap in the shotgun, throws over the middle, and it is incomplete. Bateman had it in his hands. It deflects off. The Bills have stopped him. It is 4th and 8. That is the first dropped pass I have seen by the Ravens. Now, that was not an easy catch to make. Off his fingertips. And I think that rain certainly has, I can't tell like how much it's coming down, but it has definitely made a difference. And the punt is away. That was kind of a wayward snap. Ball bounces inside the 5 and into the end zone. Buffalo will have the ball at the 20-yard line. Josh Allen coming onto the field, baby. Let's tie this bad boy up. Let's tie it up. Enough jerking around. I'll be right back. All right. So it's not a blowout like we thought we would see. And it could still be a blowout. We could still just go on a tear, but I guess the rain has caused more problems for these teams than I thought. Apparently more for the Bills than anything. And it looks like the rain is coming down now. So this ain't going to be easy. We don't have a rushing attack, which is, to me, a problem in weather like this. So we'll see what happens. Josh Allen back to pass. Throws it deep downfield, and it is caught by Diggs. First down at the 44-yard line. Snag that, baby. That was not an easy catch at all. There you go, Diggsy. Look at this. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right. 6:27 to go in the third quarter. We need to pull a Dolphins on this team and just go crazy scoring. Allen dumps it off to Singletary. Singletary cuts it back up field for a nice 14-yard gain for another first down. Man, the way he handled that ball after he caught it, you knew that he had and hit the back of his mind, I am not going to fumble another one. He takes the pass, and at the very end, he definitely tucked it with a little more force. First down, Ravens 43-yard line. Allen in the shotgun. Fakes the quick swing pass and hands off to Singletary, and Singletary churns forward for about 2-3 yards. Bill's running a little bit of a no huddle here. Allen in the shotgun. One back in the backfield to his left. Diggs in motion. Allen back to pass. He's got time. He throws it short, and it's caught for incomplete. Going to Davis. Apparently the ball hit the turf. Would have only been about a 2-yard gain anyway. Doesn't really matter, but it kind of looked like he might have had it. I don't think it would stand up to a review, and I don't think they would review that play anyway. Allen in the shotgun. Takes a snap. Back to pass. Quick pass over the middle. This one's caught. A nice catch, but unfortunately, it looks like our receiver is hurt on the play because homeboy it's McKenzie. He took a serious shot after catching that pass. Stevens comes in and lays the wood on McKenzie, and, it did not look good. Looked like he got really popped. Good thing is I did see him roll over, and he did seem to have some movement. Isn't that sad that you watch a game like this, a sport like this, and the first thing when you see a hit like that, you're looking for movement? We've had too many instances, of course, throughout the history of the NFL where, players don't go down and that's the last time they move in their life, and that's how vicious this game is. So with McKenzie apparently out, I don't know if Khalil Shakir dressed, but if he did, he's going to be making his debut, I think. So rough game. It looks like the Bills might be dealing with another injury. And what do we do with the wide receiver position? Let's just say Isaiah McKenzie is out for a few weeks. Is there anybody that we could sign, or do we just elevate our practice squad players? I'm great with the practice squad players. Isaiah Hodgins. I keep saying that I want to see Isaiah Hodgins in this game. And, playing. I'd be super happy to see him elevated from the practice squad. Not that I'd want to see him elevated because one of our starters are hurt, but I want to see what this kid can do. I've been hearing about him for like the last, ever since he got drafted. I've been hearing about Isaiah Hodgins impressing in preseason, in training camp. And I would love to see this kid get an opportunity. All right, so it looks like Isaiah got up and left the field, so that's good because they're huddling there. I think that was a first down. Okay, Isaiah running off the field. That's good. Isaiah running off the field, All right, it's 1st and 10 at the Ravens' 32-yard line. Allen in the shotgun. He immediately got pressure and whips the ball out incomplete. Okay, Shakir is in the game. There he is, Shakir. All right, let's see homeboy make a play. How nervous do you think that kid is right now? You're right, Troy. He is in with Kumaro out. Allen back to pass, flips it out to Shakir right away. Shakir makes a nice move, and he gets upfield for his first catch as an NFL player, and it is something to behold. Shakir takes a swing pass, makes one little move, and gets upfield for a nice 14, 15-yard gain. There you go, my boy. Nice cutback up the field, protects the football, gets the first down. And we've got an injury timeout on the field. It looks like the Ravens got a guy down. Man, that was, boy, they went right to him. They did not hesitate at all to say, you're in the NFL now, Mr. Shakir. You're getting this pass, and you're going to take it upfield, and you're going to show us that we were smart by drafting you. Yes, Troy, good to see McKenzie run off, no doubt about it. Go Bills, Mr. Rich Goodrich. Okay. All right, so McKenzie will probably be out because the Bills, I think, will follow proper concussion protocol. All right, it is 1st and 10, Bills at the 18-yard line. Josh Allen in the shotgun. He's going to run it himself. He runs it straight up the middle, and homeboy gets about 7-8 yards. All right, so Josh Allen leading the boys' line of scrimmage. Got 7 yards on that play. It's 2nd and 3. Allen under center. Got Devin Singletary in the backfield. Ravens are creeping up to the line of scrimmage. Fake handoff. Josh. Oh, look at this beautiful play. Go, Josh. Get in there. End zone. Touchdown, Buffalo! Josh Allen's the MVP of the league, boys and girls. And he's showing it right here why that is. What a play by Josh Allen. A great play call by Ken Dorsey. I'm loving it, and you are too.
The Bills make me wanna
Shout.
kick your heels up and
Shout.
throw your hands up and
Shout.
throw your head back and
Shout.
come on now. The Bills are making it happen now. Stand up now, come on and shout. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Say you will.
Shout it right now, baby.
Say you will.
Come on, come on,
Say you will.
come on and shout. it, yeah. We got the spirit. Just watch it happen now. Hey, 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 hey. Let's go, Buffalo. Let's go, Buffalo. The Bills make me wanna throw your head back and throw your hands up and shout.
All right, so we might be short of the goal line. We'll see here in a second. That's all right, because we'll just sing it twice. We'll just sing the shout song twice. That's all. That's all, baby. I ain't got no problem with that. I ain't got no problem with that. Up, touchdown, right? Yeah? Yeah. Nice. Nice! That was too close. Too close to take that baby away. All right, big extra point. I'm not going to take this for granted. Come on, baby. Wet ball, wet field, wet everything. No problem. Tyler Bass. 2020, folks. 2020. We were down 20-3. What does that tell you? Who's the better team? Who's the better team? Come on now. Who's got the better quarterback? Who's got the better team? We can't let up. Defense has got to come through, make another stop, baby, baby, baby. I'll be right back. Good times, man. All right, let the good times roll. Wowza's got his jersey on. I love it. Watching the game on CBS. Bills kicking off. It's time for the Bills to get that turnover I was talking about. Ball goes in and out of the end zone. The Ravens will start at the 25. I would like teams to kick it short of the goal line more often. Maybe the reason why they don't do that is because although I think they can probably more often than not get the team to come up short of the 25, they're, of course, preventing a big run back. They're also preventing these guys having to smash each other's heads going down the field. That could be it. Jackson in the shotgun. It looks like it's really raining now. Flips it out to It looks like Andrews. No, Picard. That's a big dude, man. That is a really big dude. So he gets about 6-7 yards on first down. A very comparable play for the Ravens. You're having issues with Wi-Fi? Man, that sucks. As long as you're not, limited in seeing this game because of your Wi-Fi. All right, Von Miller time, baby. 2nd and 4, gain of 6 on the last play. Jackson in the shotgun, hands off, and Mr. Dobbins is absolutely blasted. In the backfield, they got a shot of Tremaine Edmonds there, so I'm going to assume that Tremaine made the play. It certainly was Tremaine finishing up the play. It looked like Milano was there. It looked like Milano got clocked in the back of the head by Tremaine's knee. I hope he's all right. 3rd and 6. Let's go. This is where this is the play. This is the point of the game where Jackson can have one of those runs, and we need to stop it if he does. Bill stunt up front. Jackson rolls to his left. He does run, and it looks like he's got a first down. Oh, I think the referee's marking it short. Ooh, this is going to make for a very interesting play here. And I honestly think that, yeah, if the Ravens want to challenge this, they'll have a first down. It's 4th and 1, and they are going to challenge. And I think this is going to be a good challenge by the Ravens. Because I do believe he got the first down. Yeah, that's right, Wowza. The Bills answering 17 points down. And I'll be honest. When it was 20-3, you heard me. It's already there on the stream. I was starting to kind of pack it in. I was getting close to packing it in. When it was 13-3, I was saying that I have faith in this team. Or it was 14-3. When it's 14-3, I was saying I feel good. I feel good like we got the better team here. We're going to come back. When it got to be 20-3, then I started to question. So that's a first down for the Ravens. I am confident. That's a bummer. You were worried but confident. Down 17. Okay, well you're a better man than me because when they were down 17, I've seen enough Bills football, probably a lot more than you, that it was shaping up to be one of those games where the breaks just didn't go our way, the bounces weren't going our way, the referees were making calls against us constantly. That our players were dropping passes. It was just, and I'm not saying that we got this game won because we've come back, but when it was 20-3, I didn't have, my confidence was waning. That's what I'm trying to say. My confidence was waning. And I'm pretty sure this is a first down. I mean, it's pretty much where the ball is when he goes out of bounds, right? If that's the case, they're going to give him the first down. I don't think they'll even move it up and measure it. I think they're just going to say, "Get the first down." Ooh, ooh. I don't know the rule then, apparently, because the ball is right there. Man, someone's got to explain that rule to me because I thought it looked like it was a first down. And Troy, you said it. You said not enough to overturn. You said it, brother. And I'm glad you were right. Woo! 4th and inches. Let's see what happens here. And I think he's got that. That was not a surprise that he was going to get that one. Boy, if they had stopped him on 3rd and 4th and inches there, that would have been sweet. Man, you didn't get it by much. Dang. All right, so 1st and 10 Ravens. I don't want any points from this team. Obviously. I'm not in the cold into a field goal area. Jackson fakes the handoff, throws out to Dobbins. Dobbins, nice play by Edmonds. Thank you, Edmonds. Thank you. That long reach of Edmonds. Dobbins took the pass, cut up field, but Tremaine was able to wrap him up and bring him down for a 5-yard gain. Otherwise, he could have maybe got there for a first down. Didn't think it was going to be 20-20 in the second half. That is faux show. All right, 2nd and 5. Man in motion. Hand off to Dobbins. He waits for his blocks to set up, and he's got the first down. Boy, it looked like Milano was going to punch that ball out from behind. And that'll do it for the third quarter. We're going to the 4th, boys. Tied 20-20. Yeah, you want the Bears to win too? All right, sure. Go Bears. Here we go. Pass. Batted up in the air. Intercepted by Poyer. Wowza, I just looked down and I saw you say something big happened on CBS. Don't do that to me, man. You might be ahead of the game, and I appreciate that you're, but don't give it away. At least you didn't say interception Bills. I appreciate that. Boom! There's the turnover I was talking about. That is just sweet stuff right there. Poyer in position. I guess Poyer was up on a blitz or something. That is great. That is awesome. Wowza, you need to get in sync with my stream on your TV if you can pause it anyway, so you're not giving crap away, man. Josh Allen under center at midfield, hands off to Zach Moss, and Zach Moss does his little dance to the left, little dance to the right, and goes forward for a yard. Gotta hate that guy. Why is he on the team? 2nd and 9. That is just a wasted play. Absolute wasted play. Put Cook in there for crying out loud. You can't pause it. Okay. Well, you're just going to have to see my reaction. I'll have to block you if you give away stuff. Allen in the shotgun, back to pass, goes down the field. Oh, you got to get a flag on that. No. All right. I thought he was holding Diggs. Man. It looked like he was holding Diggs on that one. Man, Diggs had him beat, too. Diggs had that guy beat. All right, 3rd and 9 after the wasted play, running it to Zach Moss. I mean, this coaching staff has got to see that, right? Come on. An interception at midfield. Let's get points out of this drive. 3rd and 9, Allen in the shotgun, back to pass. 5-man rush, and Josh is sacked. That sucks. There's no other way to put it than that sucks. Set up nicely and just go nowhere. There's the punt. It's away. And it bounces at the 5 and out of bounds. Nice. Great punt by Martin. 57-yard kick out of bounds nicely at about the 5-yard line. All right, well, let's get another turnover. That's a real wasted opportunity there, no doubt about it. And here's one of Josh's national commercial. Oh, that's right, Doritos. Josh Allen getting a little love from advertisers. They want him to push their products. Love it. All right. Well, that's a shame right there. Getting that ball at midfield and going nowhere with it and then having to punt. But if nothing else, we pinned the Ravens deep at their own 5, and it's not looking like their offense is it doesn't look like their offense is going to go 95 yards for a touchdown. I don't even see them going 65 yards to get in the field goal range. I don't know what you mean, Troy. You're happy at this point it started. What started his... You're probably talking about Josh Allen and his attention he's getting from advertisers and the national media. If that's what you're talking about, it is scary in one way, which is, when Baker Mayfield was getting all that attention, if that's what you were talking about, I was worried that Baker Mayfield, not worried. I noticed that Baker Mayfield's play declined What is up, Wowza? You got teams all over the place in your family. You got Bears fans, Steelers fans, and you got to remind me, Wowza, how did you end up a Bills fan? Oh, it was scary when we were down 20-3. Okay, yeah, scary. Very disappointed that we didn't get anything on that last possession at all. Noel, you're saying Buffalo, Minnesota Super Bowl. That would be crazy. All right, an inside handoff, and dude gets about 9 yards on first down at their own 5. Might have got a first down. Okay, wow, so you're a pretty new fan. All right, well, welcome aboard. You're doing it right. You're getting into it. Okay, 3:12 left in the third quarter. Jackson under center. They got a first down on that play. First down at the 15-yard line. They hand off. Very nice fake by Jackson. And they get another big run out to the 30-yard line. Kyer Elam pushes Hill out of bounds, but not until he gets 15 yards. So pin deep at their own goal line. 2 plays, they're out to the 30. Out to the 28 maybe. First down. Come on, defense. Do it again. There's no reason why you can't get a second one. First down and 10 at the Ravens' 27-yard line. Fake handoff. Jackson steps up in the pocket. Throws it short. Bounces a pass in there. There is a flag down on the play. Let's see what we have here. Might be holding against the Ravens, according to our friendly announcers. Nope, holding against the defense. Oh, I see. He said holding on Mark Andrews, in meaning that Johnson was holding Mark Andrews. Okay, 3 plays, 3 first downs. It is 20-20. I feel like we're winning, but it's 20-20. Jackson in the shotgun. Takes the snap, fakes the handoff. He's going to run, and he is totally bottled up, and he is slammed to the ground. There is a flag down on the play. Let's see what we have here. Looks like it was in the backfield, so it is against the Ravens, probably holding. I really don't want to lose this game. I really just don't want to lose this game. So Wowza thinks that Hamlin is the next great Bills safety. Possibly. You know, these guys get drafted and, you know, things happen. Guys get drafted, they get into the system, they start playing, and some of them become great. Most of them don't. All right, 1st and 20. That was a huge penalty against the Ravens. Buffalo has got to take advantage of this. A 1st and 20. They need to limit this play here. Jackson takes the snap, throws over the middle, and it is caught for an 8-yard gain by Robinson. It'll be 2nd down and 12. Again, Jackson does the same thing every game. He just takes those quick, short passes. He doesn't hit anything long. He's not a threat to go deep, hardly ever. So I don't know why, you know, teams don't bring more guys up into coverage within 15 yards of the line of scrimmage. Jackson in the shotgun, 2nd and 13, back to pass. He eludes the rush. He makes a move on Milano somewhat, but Milano makes a very nice tackle in the open field. Very, very nice tackle in the open field. Jackson gets about 6-7 yards, but easily could have had more. Jalen Hurts, 15 to 23, or 182 yards and an interception. They're leading Jacksonville 29 to 14. Third and 8. So that was about a 4-yard gain by Jackson on that play. Bills bringing the blitz. He gets rid of it right away. Jackson does a nice job beating the blitz on that play. The Bills brought the house, and Jackson immediately found Mark Andrews. Very, very nice play by Lamar Jackson on that play. They brought Teron Johnson. They brought Tremaine Edmonds. But he got it out immediately to Mark Andrews. I would like to see them blitz more, though. I don't see Jackson handling the blitz like that every single time. That's right. Come on, come on, come on. 9 minutes, 49 seconds to go in the game. Jackson in the shotgun, hands off, and no gain. Nice play there. Looks like Shaq Lawson. Shaq Lawson in there making a play. Really like to see what it's going to be like when Ed Oliver gets back, because I do believe he is our best defensive tackle right now. Guess your favorite Bills player. What, besides Josh Allen? Of course, Josh Allen. Got to be. But if it's not Josh Allen, I'm going to say it's Stephon Diggs. Go ahead and you guess mine. All right, 2nd down and 10. Jackson in the shotgun. They do bring the blitz again. He throws. Oh, boy, that's going to be pass interference. Teron Johnson got tangled up with Mark Andrews. It almost looked like Mark Andrews absolutely grabbed on to Teron Johnson and pulled him down. Nope. No, that's pass interference. That's a shame. That's a shame. That's a big. On the defense, I'm going to say your favorite player on the defense. I'm going to say you're going to really annoy me and say Tremaine Edmonds. I think Tremaine Edmonds is a less than stellar player on the defense. So if that's it, then I'm just very, very disappointed in you. Jackson hands off. Guy bounces it to the left, and this is going to turn into a 1st down and more. It is down to the 25-yard line. All right, so the Ravens started this drive at their own 5. And I had said that I'd be surprised for them to go 95 yards for a touchdown, and I'd be surprised if they go 65 yards and get in the field goal range. But, man, they are stringing together a nice drive here, and it's really getting annoying. Be right back. I got to compose myself. So I just kind of thought of something here. The Bills, over their last, I think, 7 one-score games, have lost them all. So it looks like we're in a one-score game scenario here. Honestly, could we lose another one-score game? Is it even possible? Is it even possible we lose another one-score game? All right, so we got wet weather. We've got a scenario where anything can happen now. It looks like we got a false start against the Ravens. $8.28. Plenty of football left to be played. 1st and 15 at the Ravens 31. Excuse me, at the Bills 31. Jackson back to pass, and he's going to run. Milano comes up and makes a tackle. I mean, that dude could almost just run the ball every play, and probably they would be very, very profitable. So it was 1st and 15. Now it is 2nd and 7 after an 8-yard run by Jackson. If I was Jackson, I would just run every single time. 2nd and 7. The Bills' 24-yard line. Jackson in the shotgun takes the snap, throws it out quick to Dobbins, but he is immediately stopped. Pass was off. He fell down catching it. The Bills were right there to touch him down. It'll be 3rd down. That's probably a loss of 3. So I'm going to assume him as it's 3rd down and 10. Pass was there. It was just a little behind him. He had to turn to catch it. Lost his footing. Goes down. 3rd and 12, actually. A loss of 5 on that play. I got to keep my eyes off of this chat because I don't want you guys to give this game away or the play away. 3rd and 12. Jackson in the shotgun takes a snap, and there he goes. 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 That's exactly what the Bills have to somehow, some way defend. All right. Snap. Jackson bounces around, throws, and it's caught right at the goal line. 1st and goal. Oh. A 95-yard drive. They've driven 94 yards now. And, of course, Tremaine Edmonds is just a little too late on that. And the pass was behind Duvernay, and Tremaine Edmonds still couldn't get there in time. All right. So let's get this in. Get the ball back. Nice play. Milano. Now, what I hate about this is he blew up that play in the backfield, and that's great, right? It is going to be, it is going to be 3rd and goal. Okay, so it's 3rd and goal. I was thinking that pass was for a 1st down. It's going to be 3rd and goal. They blew it up, but what bothers me is, of course, time comes off the clock. So as long as we keep this team out of the end zone and let them have a field goal, I'm happy. But with time, getting eaten up here, if they somehow, some way get the ball into the end zone. That stop right there is almost like a curse. Jackson in the shotgun, back to pass at the 4-yard line. He steps up, he's going to run, and he's immediately taken down. He gets maybe 2 yards. It'll be 4th down and goal from the 2-yard line. A huge stop there by the Bills. A nice tackle. It looks like by Hamlin. Woo! And when he took off running, I was like, okay, this is not good. But he actually stumbles. I don't think he would have gotten in anyway, but he did stumble. There's no way they don't kick a field goal here. There's no way they're going for it. 4th and goal, they're going for it. Really. They don't benefit getting them drawn off sides as far as I know. Jackson takes a snap. Oh, that is holding. You guys got to call holding on that, and it's intercepted. Not only do we stop them, but we do not have to start our next drive at the 3-yard line. Huge play there. Jordan Poyer back in the lineup. And I'll tell you what, Shaq Lawson was held on that play. And if that had somehow, some way ended up in a touchdown, I would have been smashing things in my basement down here because that was absolutely holding on Shaq Lawson as he was trying to get to Jackson. Great play. Welcome back, Jordan Poyer. Yes. Poyer is good. Whew. Allen in the shotgun takes a snap, throws it short, and it's caught. And Diggs gets about 3 yards, maybe 4, and it's touchdown. You hope Poyer's okay. Was he hurt or something on that play? All right. 2nd down and 6, gain of 4 there. Josh Allen under center. Do not hand off to Zach Moss if he's in the backfield. Hand off to Singletary instead. Singletary plows ahead for a couple. .3:17 left to go in the 4th quarter of play. 3rd down and 3. Buffalo at their own 27. Excuse me, 30, 27. Allen in the shotgun. Back to pass. Throws it to Dawson Knox for a 1st down out of bounds. Huge play on 3rd and 3. Nice touch on this pass. Floats it into Dawson Knox. Makes the catch. Hangs on. 1st down Buffalo. Near midfield. Allen in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Back to pass. He's going to run it. He gets about 6 yards and goes down. That's what Josh needs to do now. He just needs to go back to pass. If nothing's there, just run it. And, of course, do those nice little fake pass and run or fake pass and pass. Fake run and run. Fake run and pass and fake and fake. Shake and bake, baby. I see what you're saying, Troy. Poyer's on the sideline. He looks a little labored. Allen in the shotgun. Back to pass. Looks. He is in and out of the pocket. He escapes the rusher. He throws it, and it is caught, and that's why Josh Allen is the MVP of the league. Khalil Shakir with a great play. Josh Allen back in the pocket, evading rushers. Stiffs armor rusher, I don't know who it was, but makes a great play. Finds Khalil Shakir along the sidelines and passes for a 1st down. Look at this. He steps up. He realizes that he's got nowhere to go. He rolls out of the pressure and then finds Shakir and puts it on the money for a first down. 2:06 left in the first, 2:06 left in the game. Allen in the shotgun. Back to pass. And it looks like it's a false start. I'm pretty sure Dawkins moved early. Really don't want that. Really don't want that. This is where you do not want holding penalties, false start penalties, illegal procedure penalties, hands to the face penalties. Love to see Josh hit Stefon Diggs' long hair. Josh in the shotgun, takes a snap, throws it out right away. It is incomplete. The blitz was on. And we do have a flag down. Are they going to call roughing the passer on this? The blitz comes. No one picks it up. Josh. That's a tough call, man. They do call roughing the passer. Man, that dude, I think, tried to do everything he could to kind of slow it down. And it's hard to say. I really hate those calls. It wasn't really egregious. Stevens gets flagged for the roughing the passer. It sounds like that I'm discouraged about it. I am not. I am very happy that the Bills get a huge penalty call against the Ravens, taking the Bills even deeper into field goal territory. Now they're in position to finally win a one-score game. But this is this is the point. For the last season plus, we've been watching the Bills in these positions falling short. It is time to put one away. Hand off to Singletary, and that's what I'm talking about. I mean, all right, I need to take a breather. This is it, boys. This is it. Are we going to be 3-1? Are we going to be 3-1? I don't like games like this. I like that Titans game where by the third quarter I could just relax and chat up whatever I wanted to chat up with whoever I wanted to chat it up with. I like the Titans game where I was able to just kick back and relax. The Rams game where I was, thinking about, I don't know, other things like what time am I going to bed? What time am I getting up? I don't like this. I hate this. I've been doing this for 40-some years, and these moments where it's just like, come on. It's Stephon Diggs' time, honestly, because he's playing in front of a bunch of homies there in Baltimore. So let's get Stephon, the game-winning touchdown catch. 2nd and 11 after that horrible play. Allen in the shotgun, swings it out. Really nice pass. Get upfield. Get upfield. First down. Yes, down to the 10-yard line. Looks like the Ravens have called a timeout as they need to, because now we're looking at, oh, man, we've been in these positions too many times over the last season plus without coming through. Let's come through this time, baby. All right, so Baltimore takes a timeout. 1:50 left on the clock. Tie score 20-20. You know, if you're like me, I mean, if you're like every other Buffalo Bills fan in the world, in the universe, you do not want a field goal here. You want a touchdown. Do definitely protect the ball. Gosh, dang it. Let's finish this, Ken. Let's finish this, Josh. Hang on to that ball, boys. Whew. All right, ball at the 11. That was a great play by Devin Singletary. Nice blocking downfield. Allen under center. Takes the snap. Hands it off to Singletary. Hold on to that ball. Oh, it looked like they were trying to let Singletary score. It looked like they were trying to let Devin Singletary score. Honestly, they did. If you watch that replay, it looked like they were trying to let Devin Singletary score. And very interesting. I've thought about this scenario on many occasions where a team is better off letting a team score so they can get the ball back to have a shot. And it looked like, to me, it looked like Devin Singletary fell down on his own at the 2. And that makes total sense to me because it's 2nd and 2. Let's do the math here. So they run a play. Let's just say Josh Allen takes a knee. The Ravens have no more timeouts, right? That's 3rd down. The clock runs down to about a minute. They do the same thing. The clock runs down to about 35 seconds. Okay, it was a tackle, so I don't know, but I don't think the Bills have to do anything except what they're doing right here. And Josh Allen just plowed forward for first down. And that's another thing I didn't even know. That's it. That is the game. I mean, honestly, all they have to do is take a couple knees and kick a field goal to win this game. We do not need a touchdown. That's the first time I think ever I've said to myself, we don't need a touchdown. And I think I can't hear the TV, but I think that's what they're talking about. Like they needed to let Devin Singletary go in for a touchdown. All right, this is kind of victory formation. I'm not counting my chickens until they hatch. Come on, chickens, hatch! Okay, so that's what they're saying on the TV again. I have to keep my sound down so I don't get flagged by YouTube. They wanted Devin Singletary to score there. There it is. A chip shot field goal, please. Please just put this ball through the uprights. We were down 20-3 in this game, fellers. We were down 20-3 in this game. Now, do you leave some time on the clock in case there's a bad snap? Oh, Marcus Peters is upset. It's somebody. All right, it's a one-score game. This is it for the win.
The Bills make me wanna shout, kick your heels up and shout, throw your hands up and shout, throw your head back and shout. Come on now, the Bills are making it happen now. Woo! Stand up now, come on and shout, yeah, 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 yeah.
Say you will.
Shout it right now, baby.
Say you will.
Come on, come on,
Say you will.
come on and shout.
Say you will.
Yeah!
Shout.
Buffalo's happening now.
Shout.
We're on the move now.
Shout.
The Bills are happening now.
Shout.
They're making it happen now.
Shout.
We got the spirit,
Shout.
a lot of spirit, yeah.
Shout.
We got the spirit.
Shout.
Just watch it happen now. Hey, hey,
Hey, hey,
hey,
hey, hey.
Let's go Buffalo.
Let's go, Buffalo.
Let's go Buffalo.
Let's go, Buffalo.
The Bills make me wanna
Shout.
throw your head back and
Shout.
throw your hands up and
Shout.
kick your heels up and
Shout.
come on now. The Bills are making it happen now. Stand up now, come on and shout, yeah, 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 yeah.
Say you will.
Shout it right now, baby.
Say you will.
Yeah.
Shout.
Buffalo's happening now.
Shout.
We're on the move now.
Shout.
The Bills are happening now.
Shout.
They're making it happen now.
Shout.
We got the spirit,
Shout.
a lot of spirit, yeah.
Shout.
We got the spirit.
Shout.
Just watch it happen now. Hey, hey,
Hey, hey,
hey,
hey, hey,
hey,
hey, hey.
Let's go Buffalo.
Let's go, Buffalo.
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 The Bills make me wanna.
Where else would you rather be than right here, right now?
Nobody circles the wagons like the Buffalo Bills.
All right. So if you're like me, and you're right there, Troy, we finally break that streak of losing one-score games. Gigantic. I'm watching the Jets, Steelers right now. The Jets got the ball. 2nd and goal. Ball's in. Very interesting. The Jets had the ball at the goal line. What the hell? Man, it looks like he reached a ball across the goal line. They're not going to give him a touchdown? We'll have to see. Anyway, if you're like me, I'm not exactly thrilled right now. I mean, I'm happy. Relieved. That's the emotion I'm feeling right now. I'm relieved. Absolutely. That's a touchdown. They absolutely scored a touchdown there. So I'm relieved that the Bills got out of Baltimore with a win. But I'm also somewhat disappointed that it was such a sloppy game in the first half and that they struggled so much. But I will say that it appears to me that the second half was a true representation of the Bills' ability, and that's a touchdown by the Jets. So I'm relieved. I'm a little discouraged in a weird way. I'm happy we finally got that monkey off of our back, winning one of those close games. Put zeros on the clock there. There we go. 0. So I'm relieved. A little discouraged. I'm a little concerned too. Not that, we played a poor team. We didn't play a poor team. We played a good team on the road. So a 23-20 win, a comeback win like that, should have all of us Bills fans satisfied. You're not going to throttle every single team all season long. I would like if they did, of course. And there have been teams in the NFL that have pretty much throttled almost every team they've played. But you got to win these close ones. You got to win the close ones. And they got a close one. They got a close one, and that is huge. That's huge. And Josh Allen, let's look at what Josh Allen finished here. That's it? Josh Allen finishes 19 of 36 for 213 yards. That's it? Really? I thought he had more passing yards than that. I thought he was up close to 300. He ran the ball 11 times for 70 yards. And a touchdown. 1 touchdown, 1 interception. And Lamar Jackson has the type of games that I'm used to seeing, 20 of 29. That's a good completion percentage, but 144 yards. Touchdown. I called it 2 interceptions. I was pretty close, I think, on his stat line. No, I wasn't. I said he'd be 25 of 45 for I was like 263. But, Lamar Jackson rushed 11 times for 73 yards. Josh Allen rushed 11 times for 70 yards. And a touchdown. So he's as good, if not better, of a runner than Lamar Jackson. Quite honestly. Statistically, maybe not. But Lamar Jackson, 2029, 144 yards. And I said he would get his 60-plus yards, 40, 50, 60 yards rushing. Got 70. And Josh Allen, he had an abysmal first half. I can't believe he only had 213 yards passing in this game. That's a little surprising to me. So Miami plays Jets next week. Is that right? All right. Let's see if the Steelers can pull out a miracle here. Oh, my gosh. Oh, they have 1 timeout. They got to set up for a nice Hail Mary opportunity here. Nice pass. 27 yards over the middle. Steelers, Jets. So, yeah, I honestly am as happy, but at the same time, a little discouraged on how the Bills played in the first half. Too many mistakes and too many, I don't know, they just look flat. I don't know about you guys. But then they, put together some nice drives, and of course they pulled the game out. And it is for this game just a just win baby scenario. And again, they played a good team. They played a really good team. So tell me how you guys are feeling. Are you guys feeling discouraged? What's the word? What is the word that you would come up with on the Bills? What is the word that you would come up with on the Bills on this one? The Bills win. Are you feeling satisfied, happy, elated? I think their offensive line has, of course, dealt with some injuries. They lost Tommy Doyle and Mitch. Oh, that's a great question. I don't think Mitch Morris was in this game. Was he? I honestly don't even remember. I was so involved in my stream, I did not remember. Here's the Hail Mary opportunity by the Steelers. And it is intercepted. So the Jets pull it out in Pittsburgh. The Jets go 2-2. Good for the Jets. So Troy, you're worried about the slow start. I am too. And I am a little discouraged over the drop passes. I mean, the rain may very well had everything to do with that. The fact that the Ravens may have come in with just the perfect game plan for the Bills in the first half. I like the adjustments the Bills apparently made in the second half. I mean, we were down 20-3, and we come back and score 20 straight unanswered points. So, Bob, you're discouraged because the expectations were too high. The injuries didn't help. I agree with you that. You're glad. That's like me. Like, I'm not like super excited that they won. That's the one thing about being a fan of a team that's expected to win the Super Bowl. You don't have that like, oh my gosh, we pulled it out type of elation. You go in every game with high expectations, and if they don't meet the expectations, you actually feel a little discouraged. And that's kind of how I feel this game. And you're right, 5-13, not every referee will call that a roughing the passer penalty. I can see how they called it. I hate that they call it because, these guys got to be able to play football and hit other players. Quarterbacks get so much protection now that, I understand they got a product to protect, and, the players, the quarterbacks, the star quarterbacks are the money makers. So you got to protect them, but we definitely got fortunate there. And you'll punch yourself in the nuts if we lose the Steelers. We are going to absolutely clobber the Steelers. So there you go. I mean, getting out of the first 4 games at 3-1, I'll take that. You had the Rams, defending Super Bowl champions, on the road. We won it. You had the Titans, who, they were a good team last year. I don't think they were as good as their record. But, we won that one. Then we go on the road against a Miami team that has been elevated. Apparently, I didn't believe in them, and I still don't completely believe in them. But, we barely lost that game. And then we go on the road to play Baltimore, and we win that game. So 3-1 at this point is definitely something I would take. If that's a kind of an interesting question. If at the beginning of the season I would take 3-1, or keep my fingers crossed for 4-0, would I take it? That's a question I have you guys. Would you have taken 3-1 out of the gate if you were promised it? Or would you have rolled the dice and hope that they go 4-0? I probably would have wanted to see them go 4-0. But 3-1's nice. 3-1's nice. And they got that monkey off their backs. That's so true. They pulled it out, and in real nice fashion too, right? They made the stop. What did the Ravens do? They got the ball at their own 5, and they drove down. We got a turnover on that drive, right? I can't even remember, but the Ravens got the ball at their own 5. They drove, and the Bills buckled, and they got the stop. And then Josh Allen gets the ball. Oh, that's right. They intercepted in the end zone. Oh, my gosh. That was gigantic. A gigantic play. The Bills get the ball back at their own 20 and drive down. They could have gone in for a touchdown there if they wanted to. They don't go in for the touchdown. All they have to – that was a very interesting play where the Ravens apparently wanted Devin Singletary to walk into the end zone so they could get the ball back. I have said that on numerous occasions and scenarios. Like, that is a play that I'm surprised more teams don't try to execute, just letting a team score so they can get the ball back. But that's what happened. And Singletary gets tackled short. I thought he went down on his own, but he goes down short, gets tackled short, and then the Bills, of course, just move the ball right into field goal range, run the clock out, and kick the game winner. Gigantic. So once again, Josh Allen, 19 of 36 for 213 yards, a touchdown and interception. Certainly not his best performance ever. He is over 50% for the game. He rushes the ball 11 times for 70 yards and a touchdown. You have Lamar Jackson in that MVP race, 20 of 29 for 144 yards, a touchdown and 2 interceptions, 11 carries for 73 yards and no touchdown on the ground. So coming out of this game, especially being on the road, I think Josh Allen has shown everybody that he is the MVP favorite for the season. That was probably one of his tougher games because of the weather and also because so many drop passes in this game. You had Diggs drop a pass. You had Dawson Knox basically drop a pass. You had Devin Singletary drop a pass. You had James Cook drop a pass. I mean, that's 40 yards right there and 4 more completions. So, if you somebody have a little fun with it and add 4 more completions to Josh Allen's stat line, he is 23 of 36 for about 253 yards. So, and then who knows what would have happened after that with all those incompletions that were left on the field or completions left on the field. I'm not sure how to say it. But a very disappointing start to the game, honestly. And I've got my uncle calling. Let's see what he has to say. Go ahead. You're on the air.
Hey, big dog.
What's up, big dog?
How about that?
Yeah, how about that?
How about them apples, huh?
Yeah, you happy? Are you satisfied? Are you disappointed? Or are you what?
Well, you know what? I ain't no boober. You know what I mean? I'm a realist. Righty? And I'll tell you what, buddy, I was not living it. I was not happy in the beginning, like a lot of us, because we know. But yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm exhilarated. It was a fantastic second half. And yeah, I'm loving it.
Can
I'm
it-
loving it.
Can everybody on the stream hear my uncle ranting and raving about the Bills win? If not, I'll take him off speaker, hang up on him, and call him later.
Hey, that's fine. Catch you later. Bye.
All right, bye. All right, so there you go. You don't think your mom's boyfriend is happy? Well, he's a Bears fan. Of course he's not going to be happy. All right, so fair amount to look at in this game. I mean, what does this mean going forward with the struggles of the offense in the first half? The interception, the fumble, the drop passes. Is this indicative of a team that's losing focus? Is this indicative of a team that maybe just was dealing with some bad elements weather-wise? Is this a team that was maybe still recovering after they were sent to that furnace down in Miami? Was it has to do anything with the play calling? I didn't like that play call by Ken Dorsey on I think it was a 2nd and 1, and they had an opportunity to really take a shot, and they just handed it off. I think it was to Devin Singletary. It might have been Zach Moss. It might have been one of those Zach Moss carries that I went absolutely crazy over. We should talk about Zach Moss. But when it comes to the game, what was the problem in that first half? Florida Heat hangover. I could believe that, right? I mean, these guys apparently were absolutely blasted. Absolutely blasted. And they're still dealing with injuries. Well, you can really see how much of a difference it is not having Micah Hyde in its safety, right? I mean, not that they necessarily it showed up in this game as much, but I think with Micah Hyde back there, you have more ability to pull some things out of the hat on the defense when it comes to blitzes and stunts up front or having linebackers dropping back in coverage one-on-one because you know that you got the back end there secured and locked up. So, and I also was a wonder how we would play with Ed Oliver in the middle. But I think from this point on, we're just going to have to shuffle guys in and out because it's going to be a long season. There's going to be more injuries. Apparently Troy there saw something about Jordan Poyer after that interception. Be interesting to see what happens with him. And, this stuff just continues. It goes on and on. I'm wondering if I can get the I wonder if I can get the Sean McDermott press conference live. I could probably do that. I'd be okay with that. So I'm going to poke around on the internet and see if I can pull some stuff up here for everybody. Not that you guys can't just, find it on your own, but let's see what we can do here. But yeah, there's a fair amount of questions coming out of this game, quite honestly. There are, some trends that we've been seeing over the last couple games that, may or may not be a sign of where this team might be struggling. But, the biggest thing is Josh Allen and the Bills offense, they did what they needed to do to get the win. And like Troy said, we finally win one of those close ones. So let me see if I got anything here. I don't see any press conferences coming up yet. If one comes up, I'll probably throw it up there. So defensively, I thought the defense played the type of game they needed to against Lamar. They needed to limit those big runs, those big explosive runs that he had. He had a couple, he had a fair amount of rushing yards, 70, but he didn't really kill us on the ground. And the yards that he got compensated for the passing yards that he couldn't get. And again, his stat line is fairly abysmal. Once again, Lamar Jackson, 20 of 29 for 144 yards. I don't know exactly what that is. I think that's in terms of pass, our yards per pass, but I think it might be like 7, 6, 5 yards. Do some quick math here. But yeah, I mean, the defense did what they had to do against this Ravens offense, specifically against Lamar Jackson. He didn't get, the opportunities to do anything other than throw a quick short pass or, take off and run for 6, 7, 8 yards. Okay, so he was 4.95 yards per pass play, 5 yards per attempt, and a little bit more, about 7 yards per completion. So, a pretty meager. I mean, I wouldn't even say it was a meager day for Lamar Jackson. I say it was an average game for Lamar Jackson. That's about what he does: 150 yards passing and 70 yards rushing. And then every once in a while, he'll break out against a bad defense and play well. So back to our defense, I think they did what they had to do. I think they dialed up a couple blitzes, which was nice to see. Jackson beat us on the one blitz and got a nice pass for a first down. But other than that, they got in there. They rushed 4. Von Miller, I think, ended up with a sack. Let me see if I can pull that up really quick. And Von Miller should have had another sack. I mean, he had it right there. So Greg Rousseau with half a sack. Von Miller does get a sack. So they only had 2 sacks. Wow. A little surprised. Seems like they got to him a little bit more than that. Daquan Jones had half a sack. So the defense, it wasn't even a bend but don't break defense. It was, it was a solid defensive effort, and they were put in a very tough situation in the first half. We throw that interception. It was returned to the 7-yard line, and then the Ravens punch it in. So you take that touchdown away, which you can. It's reasonable. The Bills defense gave up 13 points. Quite honestly, that's not bad at all. Looking to see if I got anything from Sean McDermott. All right, well, so you guys can obviously find those post-game pressers a little bit later. See you later, Troy. Have a good night. All right, so let's wrap it up here. Honestly, I am happy with the win. I'm not thrilled with the first half performance. I am thrilled with the second half comeback. I think overall, the Bills played a good game on the road against a good team. If this was a playoff preview, I mean, that's nice to see that we can win in Baltimore. I would hate to have to play there in the playoffs, but I think we played better if the weather was better. And, I see us throttling this team in the playoffs if we are at home. Josh Allen is absolutely the MVP favorite now after his performance, which wasn't exactly stellar, but, leading a team back like he did. And overall, his stat line was, solid. And Lamar Jackson struggled. So Lamar Jackson in this game, I think, kind of hurt his MVP ranking there. I wouldn't be surprised if in the MVP top 5 he drops to 3. Behind who, I don't know for sure, but we'll see after the Sunday's games. Bills get the win. I mean, there's really nothing else you can say. Just win, baby. That's how it is. Looking forward to the Steelers game. I think against the Steelers, the Bills are they should be able to blow that team out of the stadium. That should be a cakewalk. The Steelers are abysmal. They lost today to the Jets at home, and I don't know who they're going to have starting at quarterback. It looked like they pulled Trubisky. I don't know what the deal is, whether Trubisky started the game or he was pulled from the game. Not exactly sure. But, the Steelers should be a cakewalk game. I got to imagine the Bills are going to be like 10, 11.5 point favorites in that one. And points, we should be able to score a lot of points. Getting the team healthy continues to be a priority. And then finally, that's game 4, baby. So now we're on Trey watch. We're on Tre'Davious White watch. Could he suit up against the Steelers? I'd never heard of him coming back against the Steelers. I always heard that he would be back in time for the Packers game. I don't know why that necessarily is the case. Maybe there's really no reason to bring him back for the Steelers game. That could probably be the reason why I don't see people talking about him coming back for the Steelers. But then, after that, they have the Chiefs, and that would be a nice game to get him back for right there. So I guess if I had to put money on it, I'm going to say Tre'Davious White is going to be back for the Kansas City Chiefs game. Steelers, that should be almost an automatic win. I know any given Sunday, but the Bills should be able to handle business at home against the Steelers. And then we are, as long as they don't look ahead to the Chiefs, I think we should be able to take care of business and go into Kansas City with a 4-1 record. All right, so we got it. The Bills won. Good stuff. So very happy. Wasn't exactly what we expected, but we'll take it. We'll take it, right? We'll absolutely, positively take it. Buffalo wins 23-20. All right. One more time for the shout song, and I'll see you tomorrow.
The Bills make me wanna shout, kick your heels up and shout, throw your hands up and shout, throw your head back and shout. Come on now, the Bills are making it happen now. Stand up now, come on and shout, yeah, 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 yeah.
Say you will.
Shout it right now, baby.
Say you will.
Come on, come on,
Say you will.
come on and shout.
Say you will.
Yeah,
Shout.
Buffalo's happening now.
Shout.
We're on the move now.
Shout.
The Bills are happening now.
Shout.
They're making it happen now.
Shout.
We got the spirit,
Shout.
a lot of spirit, yeah.
Shout.
We got the spirit.
Shout.
Just watch it happen now. Hey, 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 hey. Let's go Buffalo.
Let's go Buffalo.
Let's go Buffalo.
Let's go Buffalo.
The Bills make me wanna
Shout.
throw your head back and
Shout.
throw your hands up and
Shout.
kick your heels up and
Shout.
come on now. The Bills are making it happen now. Stand up now, come on and shout. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Say you will.
Shout it right now, baby.
Say you will.
Yeah.
Shout.
Buffalo's happening now.
Shout.
We're on the move now.
Shout.
The Bills are happening now.
Shout.
They're making it happen now.
Shout.
We got the spirit,
Shout.
a lot of spirit, yeah.
Shout.
We got the spirit.
Shout.
Just watch it happen now. Hey, me wanna shout.
Where else would you rather be than right here, right now?
Nobody circles the wagons like the Buffalo Bills.